Hello, everyone. Welcome into the stream. Now I'm looking directly at y'all because I have the screen in front of me. So it makes it a little bit easier. I think for the tabletop streams to just have y'all like right in front of my face. And I'm excited for tonight's stream. I'm excited because it's a multi-camera stream. Hopefully everything is set up the way it needs to be set up. And I'm really excited to play this game with y'all. I have played this particular game just once before, and we didn't finish it. We just started it. The game that we are playing tonight is called Mythwind, and it's by Open Owl Studios. And I am so excited. Exclamation point board game in chat will get you the info about the game. It is currently on Kickstarter right now. And the second printing of it is on Kickstarter. They're actually reprinting it. Hi, Nikki. How are you? How are you doing? Also, Valletta, congratulations on first player. And hello. Thank you for the hydrate. Right away. Ooh, a watch streak. That's exciting. Oh, I didn't know you could post your watch streaks on Twitch. That must be new. They're rolling out a bunch of new features for Twitch right now, which I think is pretty cool. How are you? They want you to know I am streaking. Oh my god. Well, Showdown put some clothes on. Oh man. Tired but good. A lot has happened. I'll tell you in Discord. Yes. Yeah. Feel free. Send me a message on Discord. Let me know how you've been. It is very good to see you here, though. I'm glad that you're here. Can we get a shout out for, actually, let me ask, Nikki, would you like a shout out? That could be part of the updates. So, okay. Just wanted to double check. So Shodan, could you do a shout out for Nikki, please? There you go. You can, go follow Nikki for some awesome content. Nikki plays a lot of a variety of different games. Plays retro. What are you playing right now currently? Like, what was the last thing you were playing? But Nikki plays retro. Nikki plays modern. All kinds of different things I've never heard of before, but then some really good throwbacks too. Kyrandia. Oh, I haven't heard of that. I don't know. What type of game is Kyrandia? And while you tell us, I'm gonna drop, actually Shodan can do it. Can you do exclamation point board game in chat, please? And that will let everyone know the board game that we're playing tonight. Mythwind. By Open Owl Studios. Oh, I put Open Owl Games, and that is not correct. Let me fix that right now. I thought I had everything right. Hold on. I'm gonna fix it. It's Open Owl Studios. They provided me a preview copy of this game. And right now on Kickstarter, it is currently, they're doing the second printing. It's a reprint of the game. And then, I'm just gonna copy that. And they also have an expansion. So that is what that link right there will take you to. It'll take you to their Kickstarter with all of that information. They've got lots of fun things that they've unlocked in the game through the Kickstarter, lots of stretch goals. They're also going to be working toward, okay, I fixed it. They just announced the other day. Let me see if it's on here. They're going to be working with some designers, actually, which is very exciting. like Daryl Andrews, who did Sagrada. I think it was in their update. Maybe. Let me see. Oh no, it might have been on Facebook or something, but I just saw that they're actually collaborating with other designers to create more content for the game as well. So that's something that's like going to be additional on top of like the expansion, which I think is really cool. But there's tons to uncover with this game. And I will get into explaining it in just a second. All right, I have the Kickstarter page open in case I want to like reference something. A point-and-click adventure from 1990 by Westwood Studios, a puzzle game with a story. Ooh, what if I want a story game with a puzzle? I think it works both ways. That sounds interesting. I think I would like that. Nikki does a lot of DOSBox tweaking. You know what? No, I don't have DOSBox. I have, it's RetroArch. I have whatever Feral had. I think it was RetroArch. That's the one that I have. Which I actually haven't played a lot from. That might be a good stream to do in the future. Do a RetroArch stream and we just like kind of just play some games from there. It's been a minute since I've played games from there, so I'm not even sure I remember how exactly it works, but I don't think it's like super complicated. Also, okay, Shodan, we will see you when you get back. Speaking of DOSBox tweaking, I think I finally got DOSBox perfect for the moment. Oh, nice. There were so many great games that came out to play in DOS. So many throwbacks, honestly. I played, what did I play? I used to play this game called I think it's The Secret Island of Dr. Quandary. That was in DOS, and that was a fun one. Hi Tech, how are you? Oh, Tech, I have not mailed everything out yet. I've got everything together, ready to go. And I will send your tracking info. I still have 3 people in the Discord that need to let me know what games they want to out of the giveaways. But I have everything finally packaged up and ready to go. So that will be going out. All the giveaway games that everyone has selected already. And then there's 3 more people that need to let me know. Haven't heard of that before. I've heard of and loathe the Castle of Dr. Brain. I don't think I ever played that. No, The Secret Island. I think it's called The Secret Island of Dr. Quandary. It's very puzzly. You would like it, actually. I think you would enjoy it. You like start out at a carnival and then you select like one of the baby dolls. You like go up to one of the carnival booths and you play this game. Like is like I don't think it's like a shoot 'em game, but it's like a kind of where you like knock over stuff at a carnival, you know, like a fair. You're like throwing things and it knocks over the little wooden things as they're moving along this track. And when you do that, if you hit so many of them, the guy that's working the booth, he's like, I'm going to give you this. You get to choose one of these dolls up here. And they're all really odd looking baby dolls. And you pick one. And when you pick one, you get transported into this island. He like transports you to this island that's filled with puzzles for you to do. And I think it was like one of the first puzzle games I played, kind of like before Nancy Drew. It has like a lot of the similar puzzles, like the floor puzzle you do in Nancy Drew Haunted Mansion with I don't know what those types of puzzles are called, but where you've got like the triangles and the different like shapes and you got to get them to like fit correctly inside one big shape. That's in there. Like there are tons of like classic puzzles in that one. It's really good. It's a fun one. It's one that would be fun to stream because I haven't played it in a minute. But you're like going around trying to collect things, so you can basically go back home. All right. I think we're caught up on chat. So I want to make sure y'all know the schedule for next week too. So next week we will be streaming our regular Wednesday stream. I don't know what the weekend's gonna look like, but we'll either continue Baldur's Gate 3 next week, or we will pick up a Nancy game, because I would like to get into a Nancy, do another Senior Detective Nancy, because it's been a minute since we've been away, and I'm like so excited about the upcoming one. You know, I don't know when things are dropping, but we did get an official cover art, which looks really cool, for the Mystery of the Seven Keys. So I think it'd be time for a good Nanky game. We need a good Nanky game for sure. And our next one is Danger on Deception Island. So maybe that will be Wednesday's stream, and then I'll see what the weekend looks like, and we can save our Baldur's Gate 3 for the weekend. Just because the kids, we have the solar eclipse happening on Monday. Then the kids actually have Friday and the following Monday off. So they're like, have a 4-day weekend randomly. Like they just had spring break and now they have a 4-day weekend. So I don't know what the weekend's gonna look like exactly, but I'll definitely be streaming at some point. It might be a Friday stream, it might be a Saturday stream. So I will let y'all know. Just excited for the inevitable Mama Tales of the Shire stream. I will most definitely be playing Tales of the Shire when that releases. I'm so excited about that one. Give me anything like that. Honestly, you and I should play the dwarf one together. Don't you play that with someone else? Is that like a co-op type of game? So I'm like talking too fast, so I need to take a breath. I'm just excited for this stream and a little nervous because obviously we're going to be looking at the rule book sometimes because I'm not entirely familiar with everything. I know the basic mechanics of how to play this game, and then we might have to reference the rule book from time to time, but that's okay because that's normal board game streams. That's normally what happens when you play board games. So, but let me tell y'all about Mythwind. So Mythwind is on Kickstarter right now. Like I said, they're doing the second printing, and they are doing an expansion for it with like lots of cool things that they've been releasing. It plays 1 to 4 players. So you can play it solo, which is what we're doing tonight. We're going to start it. We're definitely not going to beat the game. Because it's kind of an open-ended game. It's kind of like play however long you want. And then they have instructions for resetting it, and they have instructions for saving it. So depending on what you want to do, like you might want to play one character for a little bit, and then after it plays like over seasons and years. So at a certain point, I think at the end of the season is when they recommend saving if you're going to save. And they give you saving instructions for how to put everything away. And then at the end of the year, you could also like switch a character if you wanted to. Anytime you could switch a character, honestly, either at the end of a season or at the end of the year. But the cool thing about Mythwind is there are 4 characters in the original print of the game. There's the farmer, who we are playing this evening. There's the ranger, the merchant, and the crafter. So those are the 4 characters you can play. Each character has their own way to play their board. I don't know if the term for it is asymmetrical or asynchronous. I believe it's asymmetrical because your mechanics for your player's board are completely different from whoever's playing the crafter, or whoever's playing the merchant. So you, on top of having this game, on top of having like a town charter, which is like the rule book for like the basic stuff that you all can kind of do together, and it explains the phases and everything, you also have a little rule book for your character that you're playing, and their specific mechanics and how their board plays. So the one that we're playing tonight is the farmer, and the farmer is basically in control of his land, planting crops, planting vegetables, fruit, growing them, harvesting them, selling them, and then using that money to then grow the town. So there's a whole lot there so he's growing the town by using his farm, utilizing his farm, getting livestock, also getting farm equipment to make your farm work, more efficiently or produce even more for you. And in turn, which is putting more money into the town, because you're all working together to build this town. You basically found this land, you're exploring it, you are building buildings, you're generating resources, you're going out and adventuring. So there is some story aspect to it, and y'all will see that as we play. There are also some events that happen throughout the game that will get triggered, and those will maybe give you resources, maybe not. They might also trigger other things to happen. So that also happens during the game. And you also will encounter villagers that can help you. You can hire villagers to work on your farm, in my instance, or you can hire sprites. So this land that we're going to be exploring, which y'all will see in just a second, y'all are going to be so proud of me with my setup that's going on right here. Because I think this is the biggest setup we've had. I'm really excited for the future of board game streams, because this shows me how much table space I can actually have to play a game with. So I'm very excited. What was I saying? I can't think of what I was saying. But yeah, you will go out, you'll explore, you'll uncover things, and you do it through seasons. So we start in the spring and we'll work our way through the seasons. And it tells you how to set up the game. I do have the game fully set up and ready to go, so we're not gonna have to do that part. But I will read y'all the little intro in the rule book, because I think it's fun. And then we'll just kind of dive right in. I have an overhead camera view, and then I do have my phone set up over here on the side. Y'all can kind of see it right here. So I've got it right here on a arm, so when I need to show y'all a close-up view of a card, I can. Because I want y'all to be able to see the text and everything. But I think that's it. The game, it's a cooperative game, so you are working together with the other players you're working with, and you unlock things during the game, so it's campaign style as well, but it's very cozy, kind of got Stardew Valley vibes. And again, you determine how long you want to play. You determine if you want to play the same character the whole time, or if after a season you want to play oh, why is my alert being weird? Thank you for the follow. Why didn't we hear that? Let me check that real quick. You decide if you want to, hold on. You can also switch your characters while you're playing. Why didn't that work? It worked yesterday. Of course it doesn't want to work today. I wonder why that didn't work. I have it on monitor and output. My alert box is right here. I don't know why that didn't work, but thank you for the follow, Maurice. Welcome on in. Oh, Nikki redeemed stickers. Okay. Thank you. Shodan, can you post in the Discord in the Babysitters Club to remind me that I owe Nikki stickers, so I can check that after stream? And I have new stickers too, so you actually get some of the new stickers. So I'm very excited to send those to you. And just whisper me or Discord me your address where to send them. Marie said, I'm checking in to see if I'm playing this correctly. I'm starting as the merchant and there's a whole stock market to manage. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be playing as the farmer, so I don't know how helpful I'll be with the merchant. But you are more than welcome to hang out, and maybe we can figure it out together. I do have the other rule books with me, so we'll see if we can figure it out together. Shodian, should I bring my Lord of the Rings games when I visit so we can stream them? Ooh, that would be fun. That's a good idea, Shodian. That would be fun to do. Let me know when you want to come visit. I wonder why my alert didn't work. That's so weird. Huh. I don't know. All right. All right, are y'all ready to see my setup? Oh, first let me show you what the cover of this box looks like. Oh, actually I can show you when I go to the overhead camera. I feel like if I can figure out this game, then I can conquer any game. I will say it does have a bit of a learning curve. This game does have a bit of a learning curve just because there's like so much going on. And because you are, I'm just going to stick with asynchronous because I think that's the right term. Just because your actions are different from other people's actions, it does make it harder. In that way, just because you have to then like make sure you've learned what you're doing in addition to what you're all doing together in the town. So it's like extra learning basically. So honestly, I would recommend to anybody who does pick up Mythwind to just take time to read. Just take time to read. Like set the game up and even just like read while the game's set up, so you can like look through everything. Does the farmer have rivals? Not that I know of. I haven't made it that far with the farmer. I don't think there's rivals, but I might have not unlocked it yet. I wonder if the rivals are just for... You said you were playing the merchant? You're starting as a merchant. Maybe the merchant is... Oh, that makes sense. The rivals that the merchants have affect the market. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think the farmer has rivals. I think the farmer has customers. There's a customer deck. I think that's what he has. Might be around my birthday. When's your birthday? Sent addresses after the long story. Okay. Thanks, Nikki. Good to see you too. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the lurk. July 6th. Okay. That sounds good. We got to do the Dells anyway. All right. We ready? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna adjust my outfit. I also have the box over here. I've got extra cards over here to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think so. Okay. I'm gonna switch over to the tabletop screen so y'all can see what it looks like. Here we go. Look at that tabletop screen. Doesn't that look amazing? Doesn't that look amazing? I'm very proud of this. Thanks. You can see everything. I mean, it is very top down. It's very top down, but you can see everything. And then if we need to see anything up close, I'll show you what that looks like. Let me show you what that looks like. If you need to see anything up close, we have this. Look at that. We have a zoomed in view right here for y'all to look at cards up close or things that I need to show you up close, and then I can take that away if I need to. Doesn't that look good? I'm really proud of my setup. And also, this gives me so much hope for what I can actually stream. Like, I've got a ton of space here. We can spread out all kinds of solo games on the desk. I think I'm gonna move the mic a little bit more over. I was worried it would be in the frame. I think it's good right there. As long as y'all can hear me. This is going to be great for escape rooms, right? I'm gonna raise the mic just a little bit. Can y'all hear me okay if the mic is right there? Can y'all still hear me and everything? If it's not like right up on my mouth right now. So this is Mythwind. This is the setup for a solo game and the farmer. Your sound is good. Thanks, Maurice. Oh, thanks, Beyond Dead. Welcome in. Yeah, so this is the town board right here. This is the town board. We have our resources over here. I think this is culture, gold, production, and food. We have our season tile up there. This is where we go if we want to raise production. This is where we want to go if we want to hire workers. We have a village worker is the orange. Sprites are the blue. We already have a longhouse card right here. We go up here if we want to adventure out. All of these spaces right here are unexplored lands that we could potentially build buildings on. We go here if we want to build. And this is our building queue right here on the right. And then this is our little farmer area. We have our little place right here where we're going to be planting crops. Right now it has some overgrowth on it, which we're going to have to remove. But in order to remove it, it costs coins to remove these. And we have a market right here with 4 crops already out. It ranges from 1 coin, 1 coin, and 2 coins, and this one's free. The one on the end is free. This right here is where we will be placing workers when we collect them from here, when we hire them. We'll put them in here. These are actions we can do during our character turn. And these are where we'll put our workers, so our workers can do their actions. This is where we'll have skills that we will eventually, these are our skills right here. We'll eventually get those and put them here, which will let us do additional things. They'll trigger additional things to happen. I did grab a little divider right here for my, let me show y'all what it is. This is, we've got cows, livestock, and we've got some tools in here. I figured we didn't need them all set out right now because I can like dig through when I need to find the equipment that we need. But then we also have cows. I'm leaving that third space for our coins when we make money. We'll put our coins in the third space. Yeah, isn't this the coolest holder? So I have more of them, but this is made by Modern Meeple. If you want a really cool component holder, they have a Lazy Susan component holder. It's Modern Meeple. Shodan could, if we get a link, I this time cannot grab a link for y'all like I would like, but just look up Modern Meeple. Josh makes his own stuff, and it's all really good quality too. But he has ones that are Lazy Susans, or you can get some like this. There's some that are just like empty, like just one space here, and then there's some that have like, they've got like a crisscross pattern like this so they can hold cards or whatever. And he also makes some for Dice Throne. So if you play Dice Throne, he makes holders for that too. All right. So this over here, these are additional workers that we don't have out right now. We start the game with 1 villager and 1 sprite that we can hire. These are additional sprites and villagers that we could potentially get out to the tower. This is called the tower where they're hanging out. We have our event deck. We have our weather deck. Objective deck, which I think we have to complete the objectives before the season ends. I think it's the season. I'm gonna have to double check that. Unless it's... I don't think it's the end of the year. I can't remember when we have to complete this objective. So I have to double check that. And then we have our adventure deck right here. And then our money. And I don't know what these are for. They look like little targets. So yeah. But yeah, here's our setup. Also, the farmer, he has a little cloth baggie, and this is his supply of crops that we'll pull from to refill the market up here at the top. When you dive into this game, it is recommended that you start with either the farmer or the crafter. Those are the least complex characters to play if it's your first time playing. The farmer is the least complex character. He is 1 star complexity. I think that the crafter is 3. The ranger is 3, I think. And the merchant is 4. I can't remember how. I think that's the star complexity on them. But that's why we're doing the farmer. Because it's like not only the least complex, but also all of his crops are polyominoes. So if you see, they're all like little polyomino shapes. Here's some beans. Each one has a an untended side. This is the untended side. This is the tended side. See how they're grown? Look at those beans. So yeah, it's the minute I saw polyominoes, I was like, done. I'm gonna be the farmer every time. I'll be the farmer. Thank you very much. All right. Love the item that Modern Meeple has on the front of their website. Oh, what is it? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and look it up so I can get y'all a link. Because I would love to shout him out as much as I can. He has some really great holders. Oh yeah, that's the Lazy Susan. That's the Lazy Susan. I have the smaller version of that. Mine is it's a 3-part one. There's the link if you want to check out Modern Meeple. Yeah, he has really great components. I also have a dice holder from him too. And he normally goes to conventions, so if you ever attend conventions, you might see him as well. Okay. Totally missed the complexity. Would have went with the ranger or farmer. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I mean, that's the joy of the board game. You'll figure it out. It'll happen. All right, so I think my headphones are gonna get pulled a little bit. I'm gonna start. Oh, let me show you what the box looks like, and then I think we can probably pretty much begin. Like, I'm gonna read you guys what the like intro. This is what the box looks like. Isn't that pretty? Mythwind. It's really pretty. It's huge. This game is big. It's a big box. See how big it is? Next to me. This is the bottom of it. This is the bottom. It holds all. There's the other characters, some extra cards that we're not using right now. But everything stacks in here on top of each other. Oh. And they all come, all of the characters come in. Yeah, the box is huge. All of the characters come. Everything stores really easily. That's the nice thing about this game. Let me show you what someone looks like. So, like, for example, this is one of the characters. This is the one that Maud actually tried to play and probably shouldn't have. Probably should have gone with the crafter at first. But they've got like a top on them to seal everything inside. All the pieces are held underneath this thing, which this is this, but flipped over. So yeah, it does have a top on it. And that's the nice thing. That's the nice part about this game is when you're packing it away, it just packs away so easily. It's like very organized. Yeah, the other characters, so we have the farmer, but the other characters are, let me show y'all, the ranger, the crafter, and the merchant, which is who Maurice is playing. Honestly, I was a little drawn to the purple myself, but then I was like, nope, polyomino, I'm gonna be the farmer. It also came with this beautiful map, which is cool because it is very like story. There's like a story and a lore that you're uncovering as you're playing. They came with this map of the area, the land, and everything. And then it came with this beautiful art. Isn't that pretty? It's like a nice glossy photo of the art. I think that's the tower where you're recruiting workers or sprites. All right. And then, like I said, each other character has their own, like, books. Their own journals, which dictate how they play. How their character plays. Because they all play differently. All right. Purple's my favorite color, and it betrayed me. Oh, no. All right. And we do have our farmer guy. Here's our little farmer guy. What do we want to call him? What do you think his name should be? I saw Jason EasyCat playing his, and they named him, and I was like, that's a good idea. We should name our farmer. Farmer Bob. Farmer Fred. Okay, we got a couple. We could start a poll. We get a couple of ideas in chat. He's got his gloves in his hand. Here, I'll do the close-up cam so you can see what he looks like up close. Look at him. Look at the details, though. He looks good. He's carrying his gloves. He's got his stuff there on the side. So that's who we're going to be. It looks like a Rutherford. Oh, a Rutherford or a Buford. Fancy. Farmer Fred Taters. Buford. Buford is a good one. Yeah. All right, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Do a poll with either Bob, Fred, Taters will be his last name, or Buford. Bob, Fred, or Buford. Let's figure out what his name's going to be when we play. And this is what he looks like on... I could color my minis. I haven't ever done that before, but this is what he looks like in the book. Oh, I should turn it this way. So the positioning of the camera is like... He looks very rugged. He's had a long day working the fields. So while the poll's going, I'll read us the intro. How about that? With our Mythwind town charter. So hi Banshee. I'll read the intro. All right, here we go. Rumors of a mythical valley shrouded in mystery have long been whispered in this region. Today, a chance encounter with small magical beings named sprites confirms the existence of this place. These sprites call you to make it your home. Their reasons are unclear, but for a struggling settlement of humans, the opportunity is too good to pass up. Fix, the keeper sprite, guides you and your closest companions through the mountain pass that eventually reveals Mythwind Valley. The first sighting of the valley takes your breath away. Its beauty surpasses even the claims of the wildest legends, and to your surprise, there are signs of old foundations and an ancient tower that looms over them. Evidently, you are not the first people to come here. Look at that little sprite. I think that's Fix. So cute. And then it says, we'll read the overview. Mythwind is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players, in which each player controls a unique character with a distinct role. During the game, the characters are working together to establish and build a new town in the magical Mythwind Valley. They work to achieve various goals by constructing buildings within the town, adventuring throughout the region, navigating relationships with the mysterious sprites who inhabit the valley, and developing their character-specific professions. As an open-ended game, Mythwind has no distinct conclusion, although many players may find a natural endpoint to their game at the conclusion of the story. So there is a conclusion to the story. Players can continue to play the game for as long as they would like over as many game sessions as they wish. As players progress through the game, their town will develop and grow, reacting to changing seasons and to members of the community over time. Progress made can be easily saved using the provided game trays, which offer a quick and easy solution for both teardown of the current game and setup of future games. So yeah, I do like how they break it down. It's cozy, take your time, get together, just have a nice time playing. There's no rush, it's not competitive, you're adventuring, you're exploring. Yeah, I think you would like this game, Banshee. ! Board game will give you the link if you want to post it again too. It is set to a timer, so it will post randomly on its own. But there it is again. It's on Kickstarter. So this is the first print. What I have is the first print of it, and they are doing a reprint of it plus an expansion. So what's on Kickstarter right now is going to have, I'll tell you right now. So there's, for every Kickstarter backer, you get a secret lives of sprites. Looks like a promo pack, maybe of some cards. But they're doing the reprint. And then you're getting, hold on. So for $85, and it includes the Kickstarter exclusive promo pack with the sprites, you get, and I think for everything that's packed in this game, $85 is not a bad price. Like, I was fully expecting it to be a lot more. You get the 3-panel dual layer town board. You get the building cards, forest cards, season tiles, action tiles, the revised town charter. So they have revised the town charter. So the one I have is not the revised one, because they have had a lot of questions, some rule clarifications. So there's definitely been revisions done for the second printing. It's got all the same stuff, the dice, the game tray, the lid, all the cards, 4 secret envelopes. We do have 4 secret envelopes, which are right here. They're marked 1 through 4, which you will open and uncover as we play the game. And then it has the characters, of course, the crafter, and also each of the journals for the characters are also revised. So there's some like rule clarification and things in there as well. The farmer, the merchant, the ranger. So it's got the 4 main characters from the first print. And then you can choose to upgrade your pledge to myth drop for washed miniatures. So they put like a wash on them. But then you can not do that if you don't want to, and you can paint your own. Now for 170, I think that's the one that gives you more stuff. Yeah, that includes the promo pack, the core box, which is all the stuff that comes in the regular one. You get 5 new, so that's the expansion. It's the core box plus the expansion, which is called Expanded Horizons, which is 5 building cards, 5 more building cards, more coins, a hermit token. There's new cards for that. And then it comes with new characters. So there's Innkeeper. There's an Innkeeper, which I think that might actually be really cool. Because there's like guest tokens that you play with and gossip cards. Plus there's also another expansion that comes in that pack. It's called the Friends and Family one, which looks like it comes with another one of these. Like an additional town board. Yeah, it comes with a dual layer friendship board. So you can have friends. And who doesn't love having friends? Like, really, comes with, you can have marriage. There's marriage adventure cards. Comes with a bunch of new character interaction cards. Plus, it also comes with this whole like big package one. Also comes with the Winds of Magic expansion. It's like another expansion that looks like it deals with a lot of the sprites. Comes with more buildings. And then they also have more, there's a new event card pack, which adds more events to the game. So honestly, like tons. There's tons of stuff. The beefy pledge, all-in pledge, comes with all of that. Plus, it comes with a fixed miniature, so the little sprite we saw in the beginning of the book. It comes with the Boke miniature. We don't know who that is. Alita miniature. So it comes with more miniatures, like all the sprites miniatures. Plus, it comes with a double-sided neoprene mat, an art book, a dice tower, a faux leather journal, metal coins, tracker tokens. So like these would be replaced with tracker tokens, a coloring book, and a stationery set. If you just want to get the new gameplay stuff, like I already have this print. If I just want to get the new gameplay stuff, you can do that too. So yeah, there's so much to uncover in this Kickstarter. Then I'm really excited for them. And they sent me this preview copy, so I'm excited to share it with y'all. And now we get to play our solo playthrough. I never made a mat made of neoprene. Also, we have an ad starting soon. I now have Twitch alerts that will let y'all know when ads are happening, because I have a tendency to forget to let y'all know. So they'll let you know when it's coming up. They'll let you know when the ads start and when they end. So everybody's on the same page. Definitely want to back this one. Yeah, Banshee, I think you would really like Mythwind. Single player cooperative cozy board game. All right. Are y'all ready? I think we're good. Now we can get started. We caught up for an hour. I explained the game. Now we're ready to actually play. We'll see how far we get. This isn't going to be like a super long stream. So we'll just see how far we get. And honestly, we could continue playing this over streams, you know, because it does pack away so easily. All right, so I don't think that we have anything else to do. Let me read the beginning of the farmer's journal. So his journal starts with, it says, Day 3. I have found an area suitable for planting. The greenery is fertile thanks to a lot of sun exposure and natural drainage. Some of the others are concerned, but they can't see past the hard work to come. The local sprites have different worries. I don't think they've seen soul cultivated in our way. On the other hand, they show an apparent affinity for the land. So it's in my best interest to learn from their expertise. It will take all of us to make this sustainable. The farmer's goal is to plant and harvest crops for the citizens of Mythwind Valley. The farmer tends to crops, manages livestock, and purchases equipment, all in an effort to run an efficient and profitable farm that produces a steady income of coins. So yeah, his character summary is mainly we're going to be focusing on the crops here, planting, tending, and harvesting, Crops will consist of a variety of polyomino tokens that slot into the farmland portion of the character tray. The farmer must manage the placement of these tokens in the farmland to create fields for a variety of crops. Livestock and equipment, which are over here. We can purchase livestock and equipment to increase the farm's efficiency and output. They're also represented by tokens that will slot right into here as well. And then season and weather effects. Each season, the farmer experiences the weather in a unique way. They are given the opportunity to leverage the weather of each season to perform additional actions. So yeah, we've already set up everything we need to. And the nice thing about this is that it does give you, on the very back of the farmer book, it tells me the day phases. So we go through each day. We start with dawn, and then daytime, and then dusk. So, and we have different things that will trigger for each of those. And then the back of the charter gives us all the iconography. So if you have any questions about the iconography, it's here. We're definitely going to probably have to use the rule book from time to time. But let's dive in. So the first thing we do is we will determine weather. We'll determine the weather. So the weather card, here, I'll switch over as you guys can see. The weather card for the day is rainy. We're starting off with a rainy day. If you want a cozy game, perfect that we start off with a rainy day. But we're the farmer, so I don't know how great that is for us. Oh, did we ever decide what his name is? Oh, Fred Buford Taters. Wait, what won the poll? At the end, would you be able to pack it up on stream to show how it goes all together to be able to continue? Yes. Yeah, we'll pack it up together. Wherever we stop and save. Because I think they recommend that you save in between seasons. So depending on where we save. You didn't see the poll? Oh, maybe nobody made a poll. Okay, well, we will call him Fred Buford Taters. That's his name. So the first day on the farm for Fred Buford Taters, it's rainy. And we're going to put this... Let me turn that off. We're going to put this over here. We're going to keep track of all of our weather over here. So first day, rainy. I didn't see it, nor do I know how to make one. Banshee's like, I would like the least amount of responsibilities, please. Okay. So first day, rain. So now the next thing we do is we check our season effect. We check our season effect. Hi, Vault. Speaking of useful mods, Vault has entered chat. Shodan's here too, though. Shodan knows how to do stuff. Oh, look, we summoned the useful mod. So, I'm trying to make sure I don't put the microphone into the camera view. You don't need to do anything. We were trying to decide what our farmer was going to be named. But we decided his name is Fred Buford Taters. We like the name Fred. We like the name Buford. We like the last name Taters. So his name is Fred Buford Taters. FBT. So when you check the season effect, that is by you looking at... Let me see if I can grab it for y'all. Grabbing the stuff at the top of the board is going to be harder for me with this microphone. Okay, let me show you what this looks like. So this tile right here is our spring. It's set to the spring side. It is double-sided, so that's the summer, and then we do have one for fall and winter. But basically, we're checking this. Right now, what this means is if we ever have, like, we're going to be stacking the weather up there in that corner, one after another, whenever each new day. If we ever have a combination of rain, like, for instance, this one on the side. If we have a combination of rain, sun, and clouds, then we get to increase our production on the track over here once. If we have 3 days of rain, we're going to lose food. If we have a cloudy day, a sun, and another cloudy day, then we get to move up the building construction track by 1, which we don't have any buildings over there right now, so that's not super helpful for us. But yeah, this is what it means when it says check the season effect. But nothing happens right now because we literally have just 1 weather out right now. So as soon as we have 3, then we can start checking this to see if it actually triggers anything. Back over here. Okay. So we'll run them down there. So we'll be able to see how they all go. All right. Then we resolve the weather effect. Some of the weather cards will have little icons in the top left corner. It'll either be an event icon or it'll be a construction looking icon where we move the construction. Like we'll have buildings. When we decide we're going to build a building, it will go into the construction queue. And certain things will trigger the construction queue to move forward. And a weather card can have a construction queue icon on it. Right now, ours doesn't have anything on it. It's literally just rain. So we don't do anything. Now, it says farmer weather effect. So now we resolve any farmer weather effects. And that we can see right here. So it shows us in the spring, in the summer, and in the fall. I'll show you this up close too so you guys can see. This is the farmer weather effect. So it shows us in the spring, summer, and fall. So if it's spring and the weather is sunny, we're going to get an extra plant action that we get to do. If it's sunny and it rains, we're going to get a tend action. That's what that one's called with the little watering can. If it's fall and it's cloudy, we're going to get a harvest action for free. So yeah. And actually, I'm not entirely sure. I might need to check the rule book. I think they're for free. I don't know if you have to still pay the cost of the actions. And you just like get an extra action. Because on your turn, you only do 1 action, really. But anyway, that's what it means when it says farmer weather effect. So right now, we're in the spring. It's rainy. Nothing happens. If it was sunny, we would get an extra action, which would be really nice. But that's not what's happening right now. All right. So we're done. So that is... I'll show y'all. That is the dawn phase. So we determined the weather. We checked the season effect. We resolved the weather effect, which was nothing. And then there was no farmer weather effect either. Nothing happened. We checked that as well. So that's the dawn. So now that the dawn is over, we're going to move to the daytime phase. So first, we will perform town actions. Then we will perform character actions. And then if we have workers, we'll perform worker actions. And our character can farm. They would farm first. Do a farm action first. And then they would resolve a skill associated with whatever action they did. So I'm kind of going over this like in detail in the beginning so you guys kind of can see what I'm doing and understand. Like up close, because I know it's pretty far away and you guys can't really see everything right now. All right, so first day, it's rainy. We could clear some lands maybe, but first we have to go to the town. So the very first thing we have to do is go to the town over here, and we got to figure out what we want to do. We can increase production, we can hire workers, we can go on an adventure, or we can do buildings. I don't think we should do buildings right away. I don't know if we need to do anything with production right away. I almost feel like it would be beneficial for us to hire some workers in the beginning, so we have some extra workers. We can only hire one worker, I believe. Oh, wait. We're supposed to start with money. Hang on. I knew something was missing. I don't have any money. 10 coins. We're supposed to have 10 coins. I'll take 2 5s. I was like, I'm cash poor. All right. So we have 10 coins. It costs 2 coins to hire 1 worker, and it costs 5 coins to hire 2. And there are 2 at the tower. So, I mean, it could be beneficial to hire 2. But I don't necessarily think we can do much with the villager. Because these workers, this little orange worker right here, that's a villager. He can only perform actions in this orange section right here on the board. So he can only sit like here or here or here. So he can only harvest, do livestock or equipment. And I don't think we need to do livestock or equipment right now. I mean, we could harvest to clear some land. So that might not be bad. But the harvest icon is in between the blue and the orange. So that means like a villager or a sprite can do that action. And then sprites can either plant, tend, or harvest. So, I mean, we could start off strong and buy both of the people. And ahead of time, I actually rolled these. And I'll show you what this means. So there'll be a lot of explaining as we go along. If you look at them, they've got, so the ones I rolled that were in the tower, it's three sprite icons and 2 villager icons. The die itself is just 1 villager. The blue die is just 1 sprite. But it means that that villager can perform, I've hired him, and he can perform 2 tasks. 1 each day. So I can basically hire him for 2 days. And then he will be, I think it's 2. I don't think he goes, I think immediately when he goes to blink, he goes back to the tower. So basically that's just how much you can use them. So the sprite I could use over 3 days. And then when you use them, you turn the die to you decrease it, you turn to the next side. To show like 1. Yeah, so like I would use him, I would turn this, and then slot him into the space. And then he's got 1 day left where he could work. And the minute they get to this, you can't have them in your place anymore. You basically roll them and then put them back at the tower, and you have to hire them again. So that's how that works. But he was on a 2. And then our sprite is a 3. So we're going to, I don't think it's a bad idea to hire workers, to be honest, this early in the game. The longhouse, we have to pay 1. Oh, wait, I don't think we have to pay 1 coin. Ooh, I think I messed that up when Maud and I were playing. Oh, so a slash is considered either or when meeting a requirement or resolving a building effect. Oh, that makes so much more sense. I was like, Why does the longhouse exist if you have to pay 1 coin to up a skill, and that's like all it's for in the beginning? Because like you start out with the longhouse and it's got 1 slash, and then that little symbol means that you can go, I think, go up a skill level. Where is that? Yeah, it's like a skill action. It's a skill action symbol. But that little slash means we can either get a coin. If we go to the longhouse as our action, our town action, we can either get a coin, or we can, I believe, go up a skill. Like pay to go up a skill. You still have to pay the amount you need to go up a skill. But that makes so much more sense. That's not how I was using it before. I thought you had to pay a coin to go up a skill, and I was like, I don't want to go up skills anytime soon. I don't have the crops necessary to buy a skill. So that's not gonna help me. All right, I'm gonna put that back. Okay, so we can use the longhouse if we ever wanted to get some money, to get a coin. All right, I'm gonna hire the workers. I'm gonna get both of them. So I'm gonna spend 5 coins, and I'm gonna take both of these workers, and you put them right here in your die pool, and make sure that you have their, like, whatever they were on. Like, whatever they were on, correct. All right. So we've got our workers, and we basically went here. That's where we went, our little guy. Farmer Taters. Fred Taters. Fred Buford Taters. So we've done our town action. Now we perform our character actions. So, I believe it says that you can do, I wonder what it means. So this is another part about the game that you kind of have to pay attention to when you're playing. Across the board, you'll notice, and I'll do it close up so y'all can see. This is the production tile. So you have to go here to raise the increase the resources, like either the production level, the food level, or whatever. You have to go there. But there's a little teeny, see that little teeny round sprite icon right there? If you go to this space as your town action, then you are aligned. They call it alignment. Your alignment is with the sprites. So then on your character turn, like your character action on your character board, you can only perform sprite actions, which I just went over are plant. For us, it's plant, tend, and harvest. So whatever you do in the town, whatever the alignment is when you're done with that task, determines which of the character actions you can take. Like another example, if we were to go over here and do a building, you'll notice there's a little villager icon. So then you can only do the villager actions. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. So that's how that works. So alignment works that way. Now here's the thing. It says that whenever we hire, and this is what I need to double check. Whenever you hire workers, they said that whatever worker you hire, that's your alignment, but we hired both. So I don't know if we just choose then which alignment. We're going to be looking at the rulebook quite a bit, probably. I don't think, yeah, let me check. Maybe we just choose which of the ones we want. Maybe we could choose any of them because we got both workers. Oh, here we go. If a character hired both a villager and a sprite, they must choose to be aligned with either one. So yeah, so it's your choice. Okay. Your choice which one you want to be aligned with. I think we're going to be aligned with sprites. We'll do that. So then our character action is going to be... Oh, I don't need to move him. Our character action... You know what? Maybe we farm. Yeah, maybe we do some farming. We plant. Let's plant. So this one is automatically free. This one on the end is free. This one's worth 1 coin, 1 coin, 2 coins. And when you place these, you have to place them on the untended side. So we've got some potatoes. And they're on the this is the untended side. That's the tended side. See all those potatoes? So true to his name, we're gonna plant these untended potatoes. Potatoes. Yeah, we're gonna plant these in our farm, and you just have to plant them anywhere that's free. Hold on. I'm doing a lot of talking. Okay, so we put them there. I have to really hydrate this stream. There's a lot of talking. I had some planted potatoes in my yard, but our new dog decided to help me tend them. No. Oh no. I see why this game is open-ended. It's small incremental changes that that's consistently happening. It's wild. Thank you, Vault. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, but you start out like so small trying to plan what you want to do. Thank y'all. I don't need all the hydrates right now. Like, that's too many hydrates. I mean, you'll probably get a mod cameo. I do need to get an extra thing of water. Okay. Thank you. So we planted our potatoes right here. That was free. Placement, they just have to go in an empty space. And then if you place anything else, you want the like plants have to be next to each other. And then when you tend them, you flip them over to their tended side, and one of the tended sections has to be touching another thing. I'll show you when we get there. We haven't tended anything yet. The merchant is kind of wild. You're trying to play the market to best get money to affect the village. It's kind of making sense now, but that complexity is super accurate so far. No, that makes sense. I mean, the merchant's 4 complexity, I think. I think the farmer is definitely the way to go. I'm just starting for the first time. Okay. So, that's my character action. I think I can only... I don't know if I can plant more than one thing. If I've got money, can I get more than one item? Let me see. Any grouping of contiguous adjacent crops of the same type, regardless of 10 status, is called a field. Let me check what it says. I think that's something I didn't understand before either. Okay. The plant action allows the farmer to place crop tokens in their farmland. To plant first, the farmer takes one crop token from the crop market. If the crop token is from one of the 3 zones that has a cost, they have to spend the coins. If it's in the rightmost one, it's free. Then the farmer places that crop token in their farmland. When placing the crop token, the farmer obeys the rules. It must be placed so the untended side is face up. We did that. The crop token can be placed in any orientation. We did that. Must be placed in a field with the same type of crop, which there was nothing else there. If the farmer is placing a type of crop that is not yet in their farmland, they can place the crop token anywhere they choose. Oh, place crop tokens. So I think that answers my question. The plant action allows the farmer to place crop tokens in their farmland, as in multiple. So I think I can't plant and tend. I have to pick one action, and then I can do that action as much as I can, is now my understanding. So, I'm on the struggle bus right now, but I can see the vision. Okay, so we could get some more. We could get some more potatoes. There's potatoes. Oh, no, there's potatoes right here. Ooh, let's get these potatoes. They're only worth 1. We could actually get multiple potatoes, to be honest. Let's get... So I'm going to spend 3. No, I'm going to get 3. I'm going to get 4 back. I'm just spending 1. And I'm going to get these potatoes. And we're going to put them... So they have to be touching... Those are not potatoes. Those are strawberries. Oh, they're cute on the other side. Let me show y'all. I thought they were potatoes, but they're not. So this is the untended side. That's the tended side. Look how cute that is. Yeah. And you can harvest, when you harvest them, you can harvest untended crops, but they only get you the coin cost. I believe they only get you the coin that's pictured there. I don't think that's the cost to harvest them. That's the cost that you get for them. So like you get 1 for untended strawberries, but you get 4 for tended strawberries. Those are strawberries, but you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna buy the strawberries, and we're gonna put them we're gonna put them over here. I wish I could put them right here. Like, that would be nice, like in this corner. I'm gonna put them right here. Okay, they're right here. So that way they're gonna have their own section, because like, I want to keep sections. Like, this is our potato section. Our strawberries are gonna be... No, you know what? I'm gonna put them right here. Okay, this is gonna be our strawberry section.
I'm just grabbing batteries.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, could you get me some water?
Alright.
Like a water bottle
Alright.
of water? That'd be great.
Alright.
Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna put our strawberries over here, and then these will be beans. So there's three different crops: strawberries, beans, and potatoes. So our potatoes will be on the bottom. We'll keep our strawberries maybe in the middle, and then our beans up here. We'll do it that way. That sounds like a good plan. All right. We could spend more money. But I don't have anywhere to put... I honestly don't have like a great location to put that bean shape or this potato shape. So I'm not gonna buy anymore. So I'm done with that. So now, and we have no skills. So if we had skills right here, we have no skills right now. We are very unskilled. But if we had, like, we use this plant action. After you farm, you can resolve skills. And that means that if there was a skill right here, I think you're very skilled. Thank you, Banshee. If there was a skill right here across from the farm action, we would be able to trigger it. So basically triggers, you resolve the skill that is next to the action that you did. But we don't have anything right there right now. In order to actually buy skills, I'll show you what they look like. We have level 1. We're going to have to start with level 1. So this is what they look like. So for this one, green thumb, we're going to need 1 strawberry and 2 beans, it looks like. Yeah, 2 beans. 1 strawberry and 2 beans to do the green thumb. And then once you do that, you basically harvest them from your garden, put them back in the supply bag, and then you can add this to your thing. And then this is what it looks like. So then anytime we're resolving the weather, remember at the beginning, if it was cloudy, I would get a plant action. I would get an extra plant action I could do. So that's how that works. And there's different ones. There's Rancher, there's Good Planner. So the Rancher takes 1 of each. Good Planner takes a strawberry and 2 potatoes. And a Harvester takes 1 potato and 2 strawberries. So those are our level 1s. So that's something we can work toward. All right, we have now, we perform our worker actions. So I say we need to clear some land. I want to clear land. And let me look at what the other skills are. So Harvester is if it's sunny, you get to harvest. Good Planner is if it's rainy, you get to tend. That might not be bad to get. Like, that would have been good today. And then I don't think we really need Rancher right now. Rancher is if you... because it has like 3 little cow icons on it. Oh, maybe you can perform a breeding action. Because if you have 2 little cows next to each other, you can breed them and then get another cow. And the cows, you have to have them in your field in order to... oh, sorry. Y'all got the phone icon. Still back up. Depending on... when you get equipment, the cows use equipment, obviously, to till the land or whatever.
Never mind.
Thanks, bud. So you have to have cows out there in your field to be able to use equipment. But we're not at that point right now. We need to clear some land. So I am going to use our... I'm going to save our villager guy. We're going to use him for harvesting. So we're going to take our villager. We're going to rotate it. See, it's 2 villager guys. We're going to rotate it to a 1. And we're going to put it right here. And we are going to harvest. I believe when we harvest, we have to... or clear. We're going to clear. When we clear, we have to pay the cost... You choose 1 untamed land token in the farmland, spend the number of coins shown on that untamed, remove it, and place it in the supply. I think I want to remove... How much do we have left? We have 4. Oh, but I don't think we want to... Oh, man. Okay, wait. Nope. We're going to do... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to spend 3. to get rid of this one. We're going to clear this one. It's worth 3 to clear. And that'll open up some space for us to use the sprite to maybe plant and get these beans up there. So I'm just going to set these off to the side. We'll just put them like over here. All right, so that is that person's action. That's our villager's action. As long as they're not using the equipment to breed. I'm pretty sure you need equipment to breed. All right, now it's the sprite's action. So we're going to rotate them to the 2 side. And we are going to plant. And we're going to spend our last coin. Our very last coin. To get this bean. Right here. And we're going to put it. I'm going to put it right here. Now we got beans. We got one of everything. Which could get us a rancher skill. But I don't think we want that right now. Alright. So that is our worker actions. So now we are in the dusk phase. Let me show you what that looks like. The dusk phase. So we return our character. And then we will return our workers. And then we'll replenish the crop market. And then we will start all over again at dawn. That'll be the end of the day. So we return our worker, put him back over here. Our farmer taters. Our workers go back in the dye pool right here. Spending our last coin on beans. Maybe we should have named him Jack. That's true. Beans, magical fruit. The more you eat them, the more you do. All right. We've returned all of them, and now we replenish the market. So what happens now is these potatoes are gonna be free next time. And then we get out our little farmer baggie. And we draw out some crops. Put them in the market. We got some strawberries that are going to be worth 1. We got some potatoes worth 1. And some more strawberries worth 2. All right. Boop. I think that's it. All right. That is the end of day 1. So that is a full day's play of Mythwind. Thanks for being here, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Now we move on to day 2. But now that y'all know kind of what's going on, I wanted to explain a lot during day 1. So that way y'all understood what was happening. There's a lot going on in the game, but I think that the more you you get into it, you get the rhythm, or you kind of figure out what you're trying to go for. And the farmer is the least complex of all of them, so he's the not heavy character to play. So now we'll start day 2. So the first thing we do is we resolve the weather. I like all the explanation. Okay, good. We resolve the weather. All right, let's see what our weather is today. Oh, it's cloudy. All right, so our weather's going to be cloudy, and that is that little icon. So when we get to resolve weather effect, which is number 3 of the dawn phase, we're going to, we get to an event. An event's going to happen. So now we're going to put this over here. I'm going to stack them. So we've got a rainy day and a cloudy day. Today is a cloudy day. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh, I have a very unusual problem, not related to board games at all. And I don't know if anybody has a solution, but I have noticed in our new house with our new dishwasher, this is a totally random problem. Our straws, we have a lot of reusable straws because we're trying to protect the environment, and it's backfiring on me right now. I think the dishwasher, like, they taste like, our straws taste like soap. Basically, like, they're going through the dishwasher, they're getting hot, and they're getting the soap and everything on them, and they're getting rinsed off, but they still taste like soap. And I don't know if there's an easier way to clean them, to have them not have a soapy aftertaste when they've been cleaned. Like, I don't use a pipe cleaner to clean them instead of like, don't send them through the dishwasher, because I think it's sending them through the dishwasher that's causing it. Oh, just hand wash them. Okay, that I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because it really bothers me. I'm very sensitive to that kind of stuff, and it's been bugging the crap out of me. I've literally had to take them out and just kind of run them under hot water again, and there's still just like a faint soap taste with whatever I'm drinking, and I don't like it. Especially if you're drinking water, then you're just drinking soap water. And I feel like the dishwasher cleans the inside of them well. Okay, I'm going to do that. We need to get some better pipe cleaners, I think. The straw pipe cleaners we have are from a couple of years ago, I think. So we definitely need to, like, we clean them too, but I think I need some, like, longer ones to help clean them better. All right. It's okay. Back to our game. Yeah, I need to get some of the long ones to help. All right, it's a cloudy day today. Day 2, cloudy day. Poor farmer Taters. He needs some sun for his crops. Now we check the season effect. We still don't have 3 icons, because remember up here, if there's 3 icons and they happen to match any of those 3 up there on the season thing, we would get like some kind of thing on the bottom, whichever one it matches, but we don't have 3, and right now at this point none of them are rain, cloud. So nothing happens there. Then we resolve the weather effect. Now we get to trigger this event. Right now at the start of the game there's only 1 event card. Well, let's see what it says. This is what the event card looks like. That's Fix, little sprite. All right, let's flip it over and read it. Let's see if I can read it from here. A sudden crashing sound booms across the town. At the here, I'm gonna move it up a little bit more. At the source of the commotion is a pile of wood set aside for construction that has collapsed. Trapped underneath it is a panicked-looking creator sprite. It cries out, "Help! I was only trying to tidy up the pile." The terrified sprite is carefully freed and gives thanks before embarrassingly scurrying back into the forest. Read event 2 immediately. So this one's called More Locals. So let me find event 2. Try not to cough at y'all. Oh, that's 78. That's not event 2. All right. Yeah, here's event 2. Okay. This one's called A Summit. The creator sprite that was freed from under the woodpile returns to town. He introduces himself as Punk and takes your group into the forest. Yeah, 78 and 2 are very similar. Where there is a gathering of many unfamiliar sprites. Come on, phone. You overhear them talking about your town, occasionally in a surly tone. Ooh. Once they notice your presence, however, they scatter and hide in the greenery. Ponk looks embarrassed and scurries away as well. How odd. Perhaps they got shy? And then we shuffle in events 3 and 146. So we need 3. And let me look for 146 over here. So this is what the event deck all has numbers on the top. See the little book icon? So we're looking for 146. Okay. So we've got 3 and 146. And now we're going to shuffle them together. This gives me Gloomhaven vibes, but without the fighting. Oh, then I think you would really like this game a lot. And I'm going to put the extra ones we just kind of set off to the side. I'm going to put them over here. Don't look at the numbers. We don't know. I'll put them right there. All right. Now we resolve any farm or weather effects. It is spring and it's not sunny, so nothing happens to us. And we don't have any skills that trigger with a weather effect. All right, now it is daytime. So we do our town action first. So we already have workers. We don't have any more workers to hire. We could go here and get a coin. We could go on an adventure. What is our... oh, let me check this objective thing. So this is an objective deck over here. This thing. And it says, the top card says... food must be 2 or higher. Oh, food must be 2 or higher. See how it has a little icon? There's a 1 to 2. So for 1 to 2 players, that's the objective. And then for 3 and up, that's the objective. So we need to at least get our food 2 or higher. I think by the end of the season. I don't think it's by the end of the year. Let me double check that. That's the one thing I needed to check on. That I forgot about. Okay, end of season. So by the end of spring. And I think that the season ends when the weather cards run out. We may be only playing 1 season tonight. And then we'll continue. If y'all really like this, we can continue more. Okay. Going on an adventure. Adventure. That went real well for the last potato enthusiast. I know. Ooh, that's true. That's so true. Let's go on an adventure then. And if you notice, like I was telling you about the alignment thing, the adventure one has a little sprite or a villager. So you get to choose which alignment you want, depending on like what task you want to do, you know, when it comes to your character turn. I like having that close-up camera. I like having my phone as a close-up camera. All right, let's go on an adventure. We'll go over here. And I think just draw the top card. Let me double check. I'm not missing anything. But I think we just draw the top card of the adventure deck and read it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just, oh, it's right here. So the adventure deck. This is the adventure deck. It has like this little thing that covers it. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's like a little thing that covers it so you can't see the cards. And then you just take the top one. Boop. And then we'll put that back on. All right. Here is our adventure. We're going out for a hike. Several hiking trails have been discovered and are considered safe for your developing community. Near the halfway point on one of them, you notice a deer trail that looks as though it could be a more direct route back to the town. It's getting dark, and a shortcut might be a good idea if it is in fact a shortcut. Do we stay on the trail you know, it's safe, or you're out here to explore, see where this new trail takes you? A or B? What do y'all want to do? YOLO! We out here for adventures and exploration. Let's go. Do we want to... I mean, we're already out here. I mean, what could go wrong? Adventures of YOLO Swaggins. All right, let's do B. Let's do B. So then it has like if we had done A, then it tells you, oh no, you don't get to choose. What you pick chooses what alignment. So we pick B, so we're going to be aligned with the sprites. This route isn't much of a shortcut because of its winding path, but you find some berries that the local wildlife have snacked on. You decide to grab a small bush to see if it can be planted. Gain food. So we get a food. Our food gets to go up. That's not bad. So that's over here. We get to increase this little thing. Nice. So now we have 2 food. All right. And then this, I think this just goes away. Like with the, yeah, it just goes like in the same kind of section with the other one. The event cards. All right. Well, that was a good day of exploring. Good little exploring session. Now we come back to our farm. And we perform our character action. So we are aligned with sprites today based on our YOLOing. So we can plant, we can tend, or we can harvest. We have no money, but we can plant these potatoes for free. We can also tend, which might not be a bad idea. What do y'all want to do? Do you want to plant or do you want to tend? Tend just means we would flip one of these over to its tended side. We also have these 2 workers. So we are going to get to... Like, I'm definitely going to harvest with this villager guy. Oh, I can't. I can't clear land. Oh, no. What happens if you can't use a villager? Maybe you don't have to use them? We're gonna have to look that up. We don't have any money right now. We can't clear land at all. Let's tenderize some plants. Yeah, I think tending is a good idea. Let's tend our strawberries because I think they're so pretty. So when you tend them, you flip them upside down to their tended side, and then you just put them back. Now, if you notice, it was shaped like this before. But on the tended side, it's going to be like this. You kind of have to, like, reconfigure where you had it, but it needs to be in the same general... Like, right now, it needs to be in the same, like, area. Like, it needs to at least be... I think the rule is at least one of the squares on the plant has to be in the same shape that you had it in before. Like, our shape looked like this. So one of our squares has to be right here. That's what that means. So I actually might... You know what? I'm going to do this. Okay. That's tenderized. All right, our strawberries are tenderized. Now we have no skills to resolve. So now we perform our worker actions. I don't know what happens if we can't perform a worker action. Oh, we can perform a worker action. We could harvest those strawberries and get 4 coins, which might not be a bad idea right now. we can do that. So then that means this worker, I'm going to do that. So this worker he went from 1 to 0. We're putting him right there. And he's going to harvest these strawberries that we just tenderized. And that's going to so we're going to take it off the board. It's going to go back into this green bag. And we get 4 coins for that, which is super helpful to us because we need coins to do things. So I'm going to take our 4 coins, put them over here. And now it is our sprite's action turn. So I think planting might be the best bet. So I'm gonna, our sprite has 2. So we're gonna rotate it to 1. And we're gonna put them here. And we can immediately plant these potatoes for free. So let's do that. And they have to just be touching. They need to at least be touching the other one. Like one square has to touch another square of the other plant. They need to be together. So that's a field of potatoes. I really like potatoes. So many ways to make them. That's so true. Me too. I love potatoes. We do have some money. So we could actually, I think these are strawberries. We could get ourselves some strawberries for 1 coin, which I actually think is a pretty good idea. Because we have a nice little block here for our strawberries. All right. I think I want to save our money. I'm a little worried about us not having enough money. So I don't think I want to do any more planting. That was two things I think we're good. Then these will go down in price. All right. So that is, now we're at dusk. So we return our character and we return our worker. So this worker is going to be available for 1 more day. This worker is all used up. So you have to roll. Boop. And that's a 3. And then we put them right here and they'll have to get hired again in order for you to use them again. Thank you for the hydrate. All right. Oh, and then we got to replenish the crop market. So move these down. Let's get some more. What do y'all think so far? Ooh, some more strawberries. We gotta clear this land here with the strawberries and potatoes so we can have more room to grow things. All right, we've done that. End of day 2. So now we're on day 3. We start by resolving the weather. It's another rainy day. And that little icon means that we would move the building construction queue up. But we don't have any buildings in the building construction queue right now. So nothing's going to happen when it comes to resolving that weather effect. Wife and I would definitely enjoy this game. Adding it to our wish list for sure. Well, and the nice thing too about it, Banshee, is that, and anybody else, not just Banshee, when you're playing simultaneously. So when you're doing your town actions, you're doing it simultaneously. Like there's obviously moments you want to communicate with each other, but it's all simultaneous play. And because your characters have their own thing they got going on, you know, you're working on your, when it comes to, you just have to make sure when you're in the dawn phase, you don't leave a phase until everybody's done. Like if I'm still resolving my farmer weather effects, everybody can't move on to daytime without me. You know, everybody waits, and then when everybody's done with dawn, their dawn stuff, then you move on to daytime. When everybody's done with their daytime stuff, their like town actions, are their character actions. Then you can move on to dusk. So that's the one caveat. You just need to, make sure you wait for people before you move on. I don't know if I want to communicate with her. It could be a nice, silent, cozy game of Mythwind. Hi, Legends. How are you? Yeah, we're playing Mythwind by Open Owl Studios. If we can get the board game, ! board game in chat, will, I think anybody can use the command. But it'll get the link. We're doing a solo playthrough right now. We're only on day 3 because I'm also explaining a lot as we go. It's a little bit of a beefy game, but I think it's only beefy in the fact that there's a little bit of a learning curve. You just have to read a lot to really understand what you're doing in the beginning. But then you can, once you know what you're supposed to be doing, then you get your rhythm going, But this one's really, it's cute. It's cozy. It's cooperative. It's got cool story and lore that you're uncovering, and it's campaign style in the way that you uncover new things as you play. And it's open-ended, so you get to decide when you want the game to end. And it has a great way for you to pack it up and save it when you're done. We're just going to try to play one season. We're just going to try to get through spring tonight. And then maybe we'll do another stream and do each season. So we can at least get like one full year. I think that might be the best way to play this on stream. Oh, there it is again. You could just put up a little sign. No need to talk. All right. Can we get a shout out for Legends, please, as well? So it's rainy today. Rain doesn't do anything for us, and we have no construction queue, so we're not going to be resolving weather effects. So I'm going to put this over here. So if you see now, you see the 3 icons right there. So that's where you would look over here and see, do those 3 icons? It's like the last 3 icons, basically. If they look like any of those, then you would get that reward or not, Thanks for the shout out. All right. And we don't have any farmer weather effects because it's not sunny. In the spring, the only farmer weather effect is if it's sunny. Or if we have a skill which would trigger something to happen. So we do kind of want to try to get skills if we can. We're getting a lot of rain. Which one was the rain one? We need 2 potatoes. Ooh, 2 potatoes and 1 strawberry. Is rain equals tending? That could be good for us. Do they have to be... Oh, I think they have to be tended crops, though. I believe they have to be tended crops. Because the picture on the skill looks like a tended crop. Let me make sure. I think that's right, though. Oh, here we go. Yeah, tended. It has to be tended. We got some tending to do. All right. So that's dawn. Now we move to our daytime phase. I keep seeing this game. I definitely want to play it. Yeah, it's a really good one. Oops, ad time. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna use this ad time to do a quick BRB so I can go to the bathroom. Actually, just remind me that we were in the daytime when I come back. I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I need to run to the restroom. And then I will be right back and we will continue playing. All right. I'm back too. Decided to go ahead and use the bathroom since we were stuck in ads for a second. All right. Yes, we're in daytime. You love the BRB screen? I know, isn't it so cute? The whole like overlay, I love my entire overlay. I think it's such a cute transition now for me to have. I think it looks so good. Don't you love it? I mean, it's definitely my vibe, and I don't know why I didn't. Like, it's one I had thought about getting before, but I hadn't, like, done it yet. But it looks so good, and it looks good with this game. Maybe I want to rewatch all Lord of the Rings. Can't wait for season 2 of Rings of Power to come out in September. Yeah, I'm excited for that, too. Thanks for the hydrate, Banshee. All right. So we were in daytime. So now we do our town action. I think I want to go... Okay, I want to look at these buildings. So the interesting thing about these building cards... This building deck you can look through at any point when you're playing. And the cost of them is what's in the top. So it says 1 to 2. See how it says 1 to 2 on the left there? So that's the cost to build the winery. But the winery, I think that's a level 3 because the winery needs a vineyard before you can build it. Basically, you would replace I don't know if you'd replace the vineyard, but you need the vineyard on your town board somewhere in order to build the winery. And then those are the icons we would need to build it. So, but you can look through this deck. Right now we have everything as a 1 except for our food. We have a lot of things with prerequisites. Wait, let me shuffle those out. We do have the longhouse. Does anything take the longhouse? Oh, I didn't check. Let me see. Oh, the trading post takes the longhouse. We'd need 1 gold, 2 production, and 1 culture. We only have 1 of each. We don't have 2. The only other BRB screen I would picture for you is Momoa just laying there waiting for you to come back. So right now we could do the longhouse if we up our production. I don't know if we can... Does anything else need the longhouse? Oh, this one does. The general store needs 2 gold, 1... We don't have 2 gold. The chapel needs an event card. I don't know what that means. I think it tells you in the back of this book. I think it tells you in the back of this book. Hold on. What page is it on? Yeah, here it is. So this is the building tier. So that's the longhouse right here. And then it tells you from the longhouse you could build this one or that one. So that's going to be the general store. The 2 that we had out, basically. It'll be the general store or the trading post. Those are the 2 that we could build because we have the longhouse out. I don't know what it means by the event prerequisite. I mean, I guess we don't have to worry about that right now, but... There is also in the back of this rule book, there is a breakdown of each of the buildings and like what they do. So if you ever like have questions about like, it's the building appendix and it shows you what each of the buildings do. Let me see which one of them had the which one had an event as a prereq. A prereq. I can't talk tonight because I want to know what that means. Oh, here it is. The chapel. Oh, maybe an event card triggers the chapel to come out. Maybe that's what that means. Maybe we don't get the chapel until an event has to happen for it to come out. Maybe that's what that means. That makes more sense. Right? That makes sense. Alright, I'm going to put them back up here. This is not really where they go. Technically, they go, like, over here somewhere. But we don't have room. Alright, so the only buildings we could even think about eventually getting are the trading post or the general store. But we don't have enough. We need either 2 gold or 2 production. And then I don't know what they do for us. I think when you go to build it and you have those resources, then you either get one of these and that. I think that's the I think I had an extra die. I'm trying to see what they do though. Which one would we maybe want to go for first? So the general store, it looks like for 3 coins, you get, what is that? A character action? Do you get an extra character action for 3 coins? Spend 3 coins to get an extra character action, maybe? And then the trading post, if we build it. 2 coins. And that symbol means any resource. Let's check. Spend 2 coins and a town resource to gain any resource. Oh, okay. And then, what was the other one? The general store. So yeah, it's probably spend 3 coins to get... Spend 3 coins in order to perform 1 additional character action this game day. Okay. I don't know which one of those we would really want. Maybe the general store. What do y'all want to do? Do you want to... This is our town. We're trying to decide what we want to do with our town action. We can go adventuring again. We can, we do need, our food needs to be 2 or higher. We've already met that objective. For the end of the season. If it stays there. We've already got our objective met. That's good. Our goal. We can go over here and we can raise something. Potentially. We can go to the longhouse and get some money. We could hire another worker. I think we really need to concentrate on clearing land. I'm a little worried about what's going to happen with this land here. So I think that might need to be our concentration. So maybe going and getting a coin. Using a building. And we get 1 coin. So now we have 4. All right. And then because we use this building, it has a little, the building in the top left corner, the longhouse has a, it has a little circle with a sprite and a villager in it. So I think it just means we're aligned with either or. I think. See if that's explained in here. These buildings can be used as a town action. They are discussed on page 27. These buildings activate during the end of season upkeep. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for, oh, use a building. Here we go. We place our person there, and for which they're able to meet the requirements, then they resolve the building's effect. Effects on buildings followed by an outcome. The requirement typically resolve the outcome. Each building has an alignment indicator. Oh yeah, okay. When a character uses a building, they become aligned with the type of worker that's indicated in the building. Okay, so yeah, that just means we get to choose, which is fine because we want to harvest, I think, right now. All right, so we're aligned with, we're going to say that we're aligned with sprites this time around. So now we perform our character actions. So I went to harvest. We have 4 coins. God, this one's 5 to clear. I don't want to harvest. I want to clear. I'm going to clear land. I want to clear overgrowth. This is what this is, not land. We have some potatoes coming down the pipeline, so it would be good to clear them. So maybe potatoes next. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use all 4. To clear this. Get it out of here. All right. So now that's done. Okay. Yeah, I figured that gives us some room down here because we have this potato plant right here. And I want to and I have a plan. I think I have a plan. So now we would resolve a skill. We don't have a skill. Is this game already out? So the first print, I believe you can get the first print. I wonder if the first print is sold out. Oh, it is asymmetric. I was using the right term. That's good to know. I think it, right now what's on Kickstarter is the second printing. They're printing it again. And they have an expansion, which adds another character. There's an innkeeper character. And there's some expansions that add like friends. It adds like another board section and some more cards, of course, and more event things. I think you can. I wonder if you can buy it. I don't know if anybody. Right now, everybody's got they've got everybody's got the Kickstarter on their websites. I think the first edition is going to be hard to find. I don't know if they have it. Let me see if they have a website. I know they're reprinting because also too because they have the rule books, they're getting an upgrade. Like they're getting revised because I know there were a lot of questions. No, it's a good question, Legends, and it makes me wonder. I want to be able to answer that correctly. I want to know if they've got... No, it looks like on their website you just go to the Kickstarter. Yeah, it's the Mythwind reprint, so they must be out. So, I mean, if you can find it somewhere, yeah, but otherwise you can back the Kickstarter. It ends in 12 days. It's already fully funded, of course. It's like $416,000 out of a $36,000 goal. So it's fully funded. And it will be getting printed, of course. So that's the way to get. I honestly feel like it'd be better to get the second edition because the rules are revised. Like things have kind of been updated a little bit, so that's good. They also have a promo pack you can get too. All right. Let me close this out. Okay. What do we do? Oh, we just did this. That was our character action. Uh-huh. Okay. I am going to... Yeah, I have a plan. Okay, so I'm going to take this sprite. And, which just has one thing left. And I'm going to turn to 0. And we're going to go to the tend. I want to tend because that's free. We don't have money, so we can't be like harvesting or anything. Or, I mean, we could plant, but I want to make room for this one because this is a potato plant. And I want to put it right here. It would fit perfectly right here. So I need to, so I'm going to tend this one, flip it over, and you just have to make sure that one square I don't think it has to touch another one, or does it? I think just one square has to be touching, because what I want to do is this. So then I have room for that one next time. Tomorrow. I want to make sure that that's true, and I don't have to touch to the other one. At least one of... Wait. Hang on here. You choose any unattended crop, flip it. When flipping it, you rotate it before placing it, obeying the following rules. The crop token must be placed in the same field and cannot break apart a field. Oh, dang it. It has to be next to it. That's okay. That's okay, because if we tend this one, we can flip it this way, and then maybe we can work on clearing this side. That's fine. Shoot. Okay. It has to be in the same field, and I don't have room to put it like over here or anything, so it's fine. All right, so that's tended. I had a plan. It didn't work out. Thought we were going to be set to get this potato in there and make it look nice. Nice and polyomino-y. All right. So we've done our worker. I don't have anything left to do with that worker. So now we're at the dusk phase. So we bring him home. We roll this worker. They're a 1. They go right there. Back into the tower. And we replenish the crop market. It doesn't need to be replenished. It's fine. And now we're back in dawn again. So day 4. We're on day 4. Let's look at our weather. All right. Today's a sunny day. Hooray. And the building queue would get moved up 1. We don't have any buildings, so I'm sure that will happen eventually. But it's a sunny day, which is good for us because our farmer action in spring, our weather farmer action, is sunny related. So that's super helpful. We're going to have an extra plant. So great. Turn that off. Okay, so this goes over here. Now we check and see. Okay, no. So none of these match right now. None of these over here match any of these combinations, but this one's pretty close. If we have a rain and a sun. If we have a rain, a sun, and a cloud. So if tomorrow is cloudy, we're going to be able to bump our production up. So let's hope for clouds tomorrow. That'd be great. Okay, so we did that. Season effect doesn't happen. Resolve weather effect. I think the season effect is just for the last 3 cards. I want to just double check that. The 3 most recent weather icons. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay, so we can't do the construction. Yeah, build a house of potatoes. We really need one. We need clouds next time. So farmer weather effect. So now our farmer weather effect we actually get a farmer weather effect. Because it is sunny and it's spring, we're going to get an extra plant action. Which I think we do right now. And I think we still have to pay though. Like planting, we would still have to pay. It's not like free. It's just like an extra one. So let's do since we have no money and we're gonna plant, so let's go ahead and do our farmer weather effect. So we get to plant, we have an extra plant action. So I'm gonna grab the free one and we're gonna stick it right not the best. We don't have the best placement right now. Could be better. I'm gonna put it right here. Look at all these potatoes we got going on. We do need potatoes and strawberries for some skills. So we could potentially go up some skills. I think in order to go up in skills, we have to go to the longhouse. Trying to think when we can do that. Skills. When do you go up in skills? 30. Page 30. Oh, you have to gain skills by using the longhouse. Okay. Okay. So we could do that if we wanted to. But we wouldn't get the rewards. Trying to think. Do I want a skill right now? So we could do the harvester is 1 potato and we don't have 2 strawberries. So the only one we can do is good planner. So if it rains again, we would get a tend action for free. We would get to tend. That would be kind of nice. Okay. Maybe we do that. Go ahead and get a skill. Because now we're in our daytime phase. So if we go to the longhouse, use the building again. And we get rid of... We have to get rid of 2 potatoes. Oh, no, we can't. We can't go there. We can't go there. They have to be tended. We can't go there. JK, we can't go there. Do y'all want to go exploring? Maybe something will happen if we go out exploring again. Do you want to go explore? Go on an adventure? And see what happens? We can either go on an adventure or we can hire workers. Adventure and then hire workers tomorrow. Probably a better plan because we don't have any money. So maybe the adventure will give us something. All right, let's go on an adventure. Let me bring y'all over here. Adventure time. Let's take the top card here. Put that back over there. All right, here we go. This one's called Wounded Animal. On your travels, you hear a shaking in a bush. Pulling the foliage back reveals a medium-sized furry animal unlike anything you've ever seen. Large haunches suggest it's fast, small horns suggest it'll defend itself, and alert eyes suggest some intelligence. Right now, though, one of its rear legs is wounded and it needs your help. Do we A. Mend the animal to the best of your ability, clean the wound, and bandage the leg? Or B. Take it home because it looks delicious? One club to the head and it won't know any better. No. I'm not even polling for that. I'm not eating it. Let's help it. Oh my God. All right, we pick A, which means we're aligned with the sprites today. A nearby sprite spots your good deed. They tell all of their friends. Help it with a blow to the head. No. And then we have this icon. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. All increase. All sprites increase. Sprite dice at tower. All sprite dice at the tower increase. Oh, that's super helpful. So then when we hire them next time, because this is just a 1 over here. That was just a 1. So now it increases. Okay, that's good. All right, put that over there. That'll help us next time. I'll help you with a blow to the head. All right, so we went on our adventure. We helped out the sprites, and in return, we're gonna be able to get more actions out of that when we hire them next day. So now we do our character actions. We don't have any workers, so we're not gonna be doing the worker action thing. We have no money. So at this point, I think the only thing that we can do, and we're aligned with the sprites today, is tend. And I think we only get to tend one thing, right? It's not like planting. Tend a crop. Yeah. Any unattended crop token. Okay. We need the 2 potatoes and the 1 strawberry tended. So I guess let's tend the strawberry. Yeah, let's tend the strawberry. I love these polyomino tiles. That makes me happy. All right. So that's tended. That's our action for the day. We have no skills to resolve and we have no workers. So now we return our character. That was a pretty eventful day, I guess. I mean, we went out and we helped somebody. Oh, and then we have to refill this. So that's good. Get to refill the market. Okay. New day. New day. New weather. Here we go. Here's our weather card. Look how cute that little sprite is. It's a cloud. It's a cloud. And we're going to get an event today. So this is going to be like a busy day. So it's a cloud, which is what we needed in order to trigger a weather effect thing. The season weather effect. All right. So because it is, check the season effect, because we have rain, sun, cloud, that matches this one over here. Rain, sun, cloud. So we get to up our production 1. That's pretty good. Nice. Okay. That was super helpful. Then we get to resolve the weather effect, which is an event. So we get to look at the event card. Let's check it out. Boop. Okay, this event is called Called to the Valley. An elderly man rides into town on his rickety mule-drawn cart on an otherwise unremarkable day. He stops in the middle of town and begins to unload. When questioned of his intentions, he simply smiles and says, "I've been called here by our Creator to be with you wonderful people." All on his own, he begins to build. Place the chapel on the 4th space of the construction queue. Ooh, that was that question that we had. Like, how did the chapel get out? That's how. Cool, okay. And it does tell you where, so the spaces on the queue, we get a building now. The spaces on the queue is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to put the chapel here. So this is the bottom of the queue. The buildings on them, I didn't show y'all, I don't think. But on the building cards right here, that tells you what space. So when you're able to build that building, that's the space you put it on. You pay the resources, and then you put it in that space on the queue. It's like this one would go in 1. If you can't put it on that space, then you would put it on the next lowest space. And if you can't put it on there at all, then you can't build this building. So that's how that works. Let me find the chapel. We just had it. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, awesome. So it goes. Oh, okay. So it just goes in. Oh, let me show y'all. It just goes in the 4th space. And I think we get the food. Or no, we get the rewards, I think, when we build it. So when it moves out of the queue is when we get the food and the sprite die. I would have preferred a potato house. I know. So yeah, this means we would get to move our food up, and this means we would get to add a sprite die to the tower, which would be super helpful. So now we're going to put this in the 4th space. All right. That's cool. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, is there a farmer weather effect? No, because it was cloudy. Now we perform our town actions. All right, I think today, we have no money. We have no money to hire workers. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna have to get some money. Let's go to the longhouse and get a coin. Crap, we can't hire workers today. We're gonna need to concentrate on money today. So I might have to harvest our beans. And a potato. To get enough for us to be able to hire workers next time. Because I want to hire both of them. And that would leave us with 2 each of these. And then we have the 1, which would make 5. And then we could hire 2 workers. Oh, okay. All right, well, we did that. We went there. We're aligned with whoever we need. And I think we're going to be aligned with sprites, I guess. We need to go offer services like cleaning dishes. I know, really. Really. Okay, so let's... our character action we're going to do is... harvest. How many? Can we harvest more than 1? Or can we only harvest 1? Oh man, it's just 1. Just 1. I don't think we need to do any skills right now. So maybe we harvest our strawberries. Or these potatoes. We could harvest these potatoes. And they'd be 4. And then we could eventually, when we tend this one, we can put it where it needs to be. Let's do that. Let's harvest the potatoes. It goes back in the bag. We get 4, which gives us 5 total. Okay. And then we have no workers, so we're not doing any worker actions. Now we return our character. And then we really need those workers. Those workers really help you, like, do a lot of things. Okay. We don't have anything to do here. So now we're in a new day. Day 6. I don't know how many days there are in this season. We're just playing to the end of the spring season. And then I'll show you how to pack it up. And we will continue. We'll do summer the next stream. It's another cloudy day. Oh, but look, we get to move up the building queue. It's exciting. Okay. So, and we check the conditions. Nothing is sun, cloud, cloud. So, we're good there. Thank you for the hydrate. We're good on the sun, cloud, cloud. But we get to move the queue. Boop. The chapel went up. It's getting closer to being made. All right. Now. Ooh, we are going to have to go clear some land, though. Well, once the chapel gets closer to getting built, we're going to need to clear land for the chapel to go to. I think you have to spend 2 coins to clear land. I think. Let me double check for when that happens. Oh, we'll have to go to this icon. Oh, so this is improve the town over here. Or discover land. If we discover land... Oh, you have to spend 5 coins to discover land. Oh, no. Because I don't think... And the cards, the land cards, have stuff on the other side of them, so they might give you something in return. When we... What does it say when a building gets built, though? When it comes out of the queue. Oh, 32. There's more. I'm gonna set that on another page. When you advance the queue, it has to go through the queue. Effects throughout the game can cause it to advance. If there's a building in slot 1, that building's complete. When it's complete, it's removed from the queue and its building benefit is resolved. That's the thing on the bottom. After resolving the building benefit, the players flip it and place it in an empty location. Some buildings have a replacement prerequisite. Oh, it replaces it. That's what it is. So it actually replaces that building. The replaced building is simply removed from the town board and placed in the supply. If a completing building cannot be placed on the town board because it cannot meet its replacement prerequisite, the building card will regardless be placed in an empty location. If the town board is full, it will remain in the queue. This can cause a backup on the construction queue, preventing order buildings on the queue from advancing. Okay. That makes sense. All right. So then we are going to, I'm trying to think, do we want to clear land today or hire workers? Maybe hire workers today and clear land tomorrow to prepare for the chapel. You know? Or maybe wait till the chapel's in the one spot and then clear the land when it's in the one spot. Because then it's about to come out, you know? Let's hire workers today. I feel like we really need workers. Should I hire one worker or 2 workers? We don't have a lot of... We need more ways of making money. Farmer doesn't make a lot of money. Other than, I guess we just need to be tending and harvesting our crops more than I think we are supposed to. Maybe we hire both of them. Because we can plant and we can tend. And then we can... I say the same thing and I'm a merchant. I think I get it now though. Oh, good. Has it been helpful to see it played? I don't know if I want to hire both of them because I'm gonna need money to clear land. Okay, I think I'm just gonna hire one right now. So I'm gonna get 3. And I'm gonna hire the sprite because that's more of the actions I need to be doing right now. And put them here. Alright. So that was our... I was supposed to go there. So we're aligned with the sprites today. So now we're going to perform our character action. I'm going to have Farmer Taters. I'm going to have Fred... I need to clear this. I'm going to have Fred do this. I'm going to have Fred clear this land right here. So now we have a nice big open space. Yeah, you definitely helped me realize I was doing the hiring wrong. I should have more money, but I'm rolling with the punches now. Oh, good. I'm glad I could help. I will be uploading... I will be exporting this video, this live playthrough, to YouTube. So if someone wants to watch our full Twitch playthrough, to see a full spring playthrough, they'll be able to watch our live stream on YouTube. I'm gonna export that probably tomorrow. I'll probably sit and export that tomorrow and make like the cover art and get it all uploaded, everything. So this will be on YouTube tomorrow at some point. If anybody wants to watch it, or if you want to share it with anybody, I am going to share it with OpenOwl, so they know. And then I definitely want to keep playing this. I think this would be fun for us to keep playing, at least so we can get each season out and see how each season works with the farmer. Okay. So we did that, and now we're going to use our worker. I'm going to have the worker plant. We don't have a ton of money, but we can definitely... Okay. So we're going to take the free one. The strawberries. And we will put them... We'll put them right here. And then we've got 1 coin, so we could do another one. Let's do another one. And let's get these strawberries. And we're going to put them... I think it's okay if they touch each other. Like, I think it's okay if they touch each other here. I don't think they have to be separated. The crop token must be placed so its untended side is face up. Placed in any orientation, must be placed in a field with the same type of crop. If the farmer is placing a type of crop that is not yet in their farmland, they can place the crop token anywhere you choose. Yeah, it just has to be touching similar crops, which we are definitely doing right here. So we have a nice little strawberry field going on. And then we have no more money. So we can't plant anymore. So now we are done for the day. So we will Fred will come back home. And oh, I meant to turn this over. This was a 2, right? Okay, so that's actually a 1. That worker's a 1 now. And then we pull these down. And let's get 2 new crops from the bag. Boop. Sorry, I was trying to see. Oh, I think that's just telling me that it's live. Okay. All right, start a new day. See what our weather's like today. It's sunny. That's good for us. We're gonna get a free plant action. That's gonna be nice. I don't think it's an entirely free plant action, though. I think it's just you get an extra action. Like, you get a plant action you can perform. So, essentially, we would get to plant twice. I'm gonna put that here. Does anything line up? It's a cloud, sun. That doesn't line up. Now, we do have one coming up. If it's a cloud, sun, cloud... So if tomorrow is a cloudy day, we'll get to move up. construction queue. Okay. So that's that. Now we're in our daytime phase. Oh, no, wait. No, we're not. We don't have anything there. We don't have any icons right here. So we now resolve the farmer weather effect, which is the fact that it's sunny, so we get an extra plant. So I'm going to take the free one because we have no money. And I'm going to put it right here. So it is touching. So look at all these potatoes right here that we got. We need to tend though really bad. Okay. So now we perform our 10 action. So what did we say we were going to do? We have no money to clear land. Should we go on another adventure? We can't clear land. We can't raise the... In order to raise this, y'all can't see it, but right here, it tells me the costs. So in order to raise the culture, we have to spend 15 coins to raise culture. So I guess the farmer doesn't... He's not very cultured enough to raise it. It's very expensive for him to raise the culture. The gold, it's 10. Production, to raise the production, it's 10. And food is 5. So we cannot go there, and it would cost us 5 to clear land. We have no money, so we can't clear land. If we go here, it's just 1 coin. We could go... I think that's just to construct buildings. I don't think that's to like move the queue, right? Sorry, I'm like trying to double check. It's to construct or demolish. Yeah, it's just to so it's just to either add some. You construct means you would just add something to the queue. You would pay the resources on the card to add it. Which we could do right now. I think it's the trading post we could add. But we could do that next time. And then demolish. So it means demolish something. I think you're demolishing a building on the board. We'll check that if we want to. I think it's demolishing on the board. Yeah, from the town board. Okay, let's go on an adventure. Yeah, maybe we'll find something we could use. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. Here's our adventure card. Hunting mishap. Well, that doesn't sound great at all. You've been tracking a prize buck. It's taken hours to get to this point, but the opportunity to line up your shot arrives as the stag grazes in the field. Suddenly, you receive a blow to the back of your head and everything goes black. Uh-oh. Oh, so we're aligned with sprites. When you come to, the first thing you notice is the splitting headache you have. The second are the unusually large bare footprints nearby. Evidently, someone snuck up behind you, although they didn't take anything. There's no sign of the buck. Shuffle event 125 into the event deck. No. That was a horrible 125. I think that's what it said. More blows to the head. All right, let me find 125. Oh, man. We needed that food. Not a good adventure. That was not a good time. That was not a good time for us. All right. We have to shuffle it in, so I'm just gonna shuffle these up and not look. and put them back here. All right. Now we get to do our character action. We really could have used some coins. So I feel like we're aligned with sprites today. So I think we're going to have to sell our strawberries. I honestly think we're going to have to sell a bunch of things. We really need a lot of coins right now. I don't think we're going to be getting a skill anytime soon. So I think now is the time for us to just kind of sell a bunch of things so we can get more money, because that's what's really prohibiting us right now. So I'm going to sell these because they're 4. And I'm going to sell... You can sell more than one, right? Oh, no. I think we already learned we can't. Shoot. Nope. You can only sell 1. Well, we'd have to sell the most expensive, so. A 4. We gotta tend, because I think these, when they're flipped over, are 5. Our sprite needs to tend. Alright, we got 4. Alright. So we're gonna use our sprite with their last action to tend, because I want to flip over. I'm gonna flip over the you know what, I'm gonna flip over the beans, because I don't really need the beans right now as much, so if we sell them, not a big deal to me. Let's put them like that. Yeah, see, they're worth 5, so we could sell those beans for 5, which would be great. All right. Okay, here we go. So that was our worker action. Now we bring him back home. This gets put back on the board. We refill this. And we get one more crop out. It's some strawberries. All right. And then we resolve our... Now we're back in non. It's a rainy day. Okay. And we get an event, though. So maybe something will happen. Maybe something will happen with our event. It's rainy. We don't have a season effect because it's cloud, sun, rain, and that is not anything. But we do get to resolve the event. So let's see what happens. This one is called About the Tribes. Fix greets your group and apologizes for the confusion with Ponk in the forest. He got overly keen. We sprites are secretive and don't warm to outsiders easily. Fix taps herself on the chest. Well, not all of us. Sorry for not warning you. She then explains that there are 6 sprite tribes, of whom some have uncertainties about humans being here. Fix suggests you find a way to show them your good intentions. Shuffle in events 4 through 7. So we get some more events into the deck. Okay. 4 through 7. 4, 5, 6. All right. We're getting a little bit more of an event deck now. Started out with 1, and now we've got 4 cards in our event deck, which is good. All right. Okay. Oh, and then resolve any farmer effects, which don't happen because it is rainy today, so nothing happens. So now let's do our town actions. We have 4 money. We can't clear land because that's 5. We can't raise the production. We can't raise anything over there. We could adventure again. We could also put the trading post in the queue. Or we could hire workers. I really feel like us hiring... No, but that... We're going to be spending all of our money. Yeah, I think we need to... Let's put something in the queue. Because I think getting another building in the queue would probably be a good idea to get us going, maybe. Because the buildings are going to be useful to us if we get more out there eventually. So it might not be bad to get one in the queue, and we can save our money. Because I need... Yeah, let's do that. Let's construct a building. We can construct the trading post, I believe. Oh, I think we spend those resources to do that. Oh, which is good. We don't want to spend our food because we need our food to be at level 2 for the end of the season. And this, we just need 1 gold, 2 production, and 1 culture. So that's good. We won't have to lower our food. So I'm going to do... We'll put that there. I need 1 gold and 2 production. So those are all going to go down to 0. And then this has to go in spot 1. Which means we need to clear land next time. Before anything is trying to come out of the queue. Alright. So we've done that. We're aligned with the villagers today. So these are our 3 actions. I don't want to hire... I mean, I think eventually it'd be a good idea for us to get some cows out there. But I just want to clear as much as I can. Because if I remember correctly, at the end of the season, we're going to have overgrowth again. But I just want to, like, clear as much as we can. So I think we'll use this to clear. I'm going to use all 4 of these. Which is a lot to clear this area next to the beans. So this is overgrowth, this is overgrowth, this is overgrowth, and this is overgrowth. So we have 4 left to clear. This one's worth 5. Nuts. Okay. And that was our character action. And we don't have any workers. So we'll just bring him right back home. And we don't replenish this because it's already full. So then now we are in a new day. Day number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is day number 9. We're on day number 9. Let's check our weather. I think we're getting close. This is the end of the season. Oh my gosh, y'all. All right. Last day of the season. Last day of the season. It's a sunny day. And we're going to get an event. So maybe something will happen. All right. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. And then we're just going to finish this season for this stream. All right. So it's sunny. The season effect, we have sunny, rainy, sunny. That doesn't do anything. But we do get an event. Let's go ahead and read our event. Thanks, Banshee. How do y'all like this setup for the board game stream? Do you think it's like with the close-up camera? I won't necessarily need the close-up camera for every board game that I play, because I can always lower this top-down one so it's closer. But I think it's like pretty good, you know? I think y'all can see everything okay. All right, this is called Swamp Sprites. The Swamp Sprites aren't hard to find. Living near a large swamp at the valley's edge, they aren't too concerned about your group or the town either. Even as you speak to them, it feels as though they're ignoring you. You could try being nice and putting on a campfire party for the Swamp Sprites. That sounds fun. You may put on a campfire and lose 1 culture. Oh, we can't do that. Uh-oh. Shuffle an event 40 if you do. Otherwise, shuffle an event 49. Set this card aside. When you have resolved events 4 through 7, shuffle in event 8. Ooh, we're not making them happy. We don't have culture to make a campfire. So now we have to find, what did it say? Event 49. You really like it? Good. I'm glad. I think it looks really well. I know we're super uncultured. We don't have any money for culture right now. In order for the farmer to increase the culture of this town, it's 15 coins. He has to spend 15 coins to increase the culture of this town. All right, we're going to shuffle in event 49. And then we have to set that one aside. So when we work our way through 4 through 7, we get to shuffle in 8. So that's good to know. All right. All right, that goes. I'm going to put this. I don't know where to put this then. Maybe I'll just stick it right here next to this board. Maybe there's a designated space that goes. Because I think the rest of them, I think when you're done with the event cards and the adventure cards, they go back in the box. Let's double check. After both sides of the adventure card are read and resolved, unless the card indicates otherwise, it's removed from the game. And then I think event cards act the same way. Wait, where does it tell us about? Oh, 35. I mean, I do feel like the rule book breaks down things pretty well. It's removed from the game. If an event card requires the characters to suffer a penalty that they cannot satisfy, they must suffer. Oh, we don't have that. If there's a benefit that requires a cost, they must pay the entire cost to receive it. Otherwise, it's forfeit. Yeah, we forfeited that. All right. So we did our event. Now we resolve our farmer. So we get a plant action. And it looks like it's beans. That's good because we just we just cleared some room. I'm gonna put him right here. Okay. All right. Now we do our town action. We have no money. So I feel like the only thing we can really do at this point is to go on an adventure. We can't really do anything else. We can't raise this. We can't clear land. We can't hire workers. We could go here and get 1 coin. But maybe an adventure will give us something else. So let's do that. We're very adventurous. Yeah, let's go. All right, last adventure of the season. Please be something good. Please be something good. All right. This one's called Natural Bay. From the top of the valley, people have been able to see the ocean nearby. No one has established an easily traversed path, but on this hike you can hear rushing water and taste salt in the air. Making careful note of the landmarks, you find your way to a protected bay. It is connected to the ocean and also fed by a waterfall. The sea life here is vibrant. Ooh, okay. What happens? Okay, we're aligned with the villagers. When you return to town, tell of this idyllic spot. Someone offers to build a wharf there. Add fishing grounds to the construction queue. Ooh. Let's find fishing grounds. So multiple buildings get triggered by... Oh, here it is. That's cool. Oh no, it goes in 1. So we're gonna have to put it in 2. We don't have the space in 1. So here's fishing grounds. So it would go in space 1, but because we don't have space in space 1, because trading post is in 1, it goes to the next one underneath. So the next available spot that's empty underneath it, it goes there. So we're gonna put it right here. Look at our building queue. It's really filling up. We gotta start clearing land. We gotta start making money and clearing land. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do with our farmer at this point is I think I'm gonna harvest, because we need money for when we start our summer season. We're definitely gonna need some money to hire some workers. So I think I'm going to harvest with him, and I'm going to harvest these beans right here because they are worth 5. And that is super helpful to us. So the beans go back in the bag. We get 5 coin. And then we have no skills to resolve. We don't have any workers to use right now. So he comes home. We fill this queue. And then that's the end of the season. So now let's see what happens at the end of the season. So now let's do the end of the season stuff. I think that's in here. I honestly didn't get this far with mods, so we are a lot farther. All right. When the end of season arrives, each character has their own upkeep steps to resolve. Characters can resolve their character upkeep steps simultaneously. Below is a summary of the end of season upkeep steps for the farmer. Resolve end of season actions. Oh, I need to look in the big book. There's things that I have to do from there first, and then we'll move over to what his end of season stuff is. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, so in order, we have to resolve end of season actions, resolve goal cards, reset the weather deck, change season tile, and change characters if you wanted to. That's when you could change characters. I'll show y'all the list here. So that's what it says right there. So those are the 5 things that you would do. After completing all steps, players can begin a new season starting with dawn of its first day or save the game. To save the game, see saving the game on page 44. So let's go ahead and complete all the steps, and then we'll save our game so y'all can see what that looks like. So resolve end of season actions. Some buildings have effects that resolve at the end of each season. During this step, characters resolve the end of season effects for all constructed buildings in the town. We don't have any that have end of season effects. If it did have it, it would look like this. Our longhouse does not have that on it. Maybe I'll hold this here so you guys can see it better. So at the end of each season, the chapel increases the town's culture by 1 when we do get our chapel built. All right, now we resolve our goal cards. So that's the next thing. During this step, characters check for completion of the current season's goal, then select a new goal for the coming season. Each goal card is double-sided. The front of the card describes a minimum goal for the players to achieve during the season, and the back provides the results for either success or failure in achieving that goal. To resolve this step, the players read the goal on the front of the current season's goal card. Then they resolve the appropriate effect on the back as follows: success or failure. So let's go ahead and read ours. So ours is called Large Harvest. So food must be 2 or higher. And if we look at our board, our food is at a 2 right now. So that is a success. So we will gain 1 culture and then shuffle in goal 14. Ooh, nice. Okay. So we get 1 culture. So we successfully achieved it. We resolve the top portion and remove this card from the game. Achieving a goal provides the players with a reward and typically instructs them to shuffle a specific goal card into the goal deck. After resolving the goal card, the players shuffle the deck, draw the top 2 cards. Then they choose one of them to be the goal card for the coming season, leaving it face up on the top of the deck. The goal card that was not chosen is shuffled back into the goal deck. Okay. Players place goal tokens on the goal card to track the progress of their goals. For example, if a goal requires the players to construct 3 buildings, they place a goal token on the goal card each time they construct a building. If there are 3 goal tokens on the goal card at the end of the season, the players know they successfully completed the goal. Oh, that's what these are. So you could like take them off and like have them on the card. That's what that's for. Okay. I don't think we needed that for the food, but that's good to know. Okay, so this is gone. And let me... Hold on. That's gone. I'm going to raise our culture. You guys can't see it, but I'm going to let you... Because I want y'all to see what the next goal card's going to be. I'm raising our culture 1. And then we're looking for goal card 14. This is the goal card deck. And they've got numbers in the bottom left-hand corner there. So we need 14. And we're going to shuffle that in. And then we're going to draw 2. And we'll see what our starting goal card is for next time. For the summer. Okay. So we're going to draw 2 and pick one. Oh my god. I almost just spilled all of the gold cards on the ground. That would have been disastrous. Okay, we get to choose one. Okay, which goal do you think we should do? Each character must go on one adventure. That one seems really easy. Almost had to play 52 pickup. I know. This one is culture must be 2 or higher. I think the adventure one's easier. I think we could definitely do the adventure one. Don't y'all? I think that's the easiest one. Okay. Yeah, I think the adventure one is better. Alright. So then I'm going to put these... It's saying that we have them face down except for the current one. So I'm going to do that. And then this is removed from the game. This one is gone. We completed that goal. It's out of the game. I'm going to put it over here with the other cards. Alright. Next, we reset the weather deck. To resolve this step, the players gather all the weather cards, shuffle them, and place them in the game tray as a new weather deck to use for the upcoming season. Okay. Let's grab our weather cards. Ooh, and shuffle them. I like this game. I kind of like it solo. Obviously, if you had more people, you'd be clearing land more. There'd be a lot more happening. But I think that it's like honestly a very chill solo game. Like it's super chill, and because there's no like limit, like I'm not super rushed to get things done. You know, like I can just take my time. So I think that's cool. I like it. I wasn't sure how it... I've definitely gotten farther than I did with mod. Okay, so there's our new weather deck. Ready to go. Change the season tile. Replace it with the next one. Each of the 4 seasons is identified by the season icon. I think I think it's literally the other side. Yeah, so it's literally just the other side. We're now going to be in the sun. So the sun one looks like this. So we'll get rewards if we have sun, cloud, sun, 3 suns, or cloud, rain, sun. Our gold will either go up or down. Or all... Ooh, all worker die at the tower will go up. That's nice. All right. So it's now summer over there. Change character is optional. It says during this step, each player can choose to play a different character for the next season. When changing characters, players take all the villagers and sprite dice from their current character and place them at the tower on the town board. All other character-specific components remain in place, preserving that character's game progress for any player who changes to that character in the future. I do not want to change characters. I want us to just keep playing as the farmer when we keep playing. This game is great so far. Now that I get the merchant, it's not that crazy, but it's a lot to take in initially. Love the pace so far. Oh, good. Yeah, I do. That's right. I definitely feel there is a little bit of a learning curve with this game because you're just having to kind of like read a lot at first and just understand what you're supposed to be doing. And especially because each character has their own book with how their mechanics work. It's like more you have to really kind of read up on. But other than that, like once you know what you're supposed to be doing, it's not bad. Okay, so now we've done that. We have our resolve character upkeep. So this is the farmer's upkeep. Okay, so the farmer resolves their upkeep before deciding if they wish to change characters. So if you were going to change characters, you need to resolve your character upkeep first. So this is his character upkeep. During the farmer's character upkeep, the mysterious nature of the sprites may cause an overgrowth on the farmland. To resolve the overgrowth step, the farmer chooses a sprite die from the tower or from the supply and rolls it. Placing the die and its new result back in the tower or supply as appropriate. Then the farmer places a number of random untamed land tokens in their farmland equal to the die result. Okay, so let's just pick this one because we could use more. Oh no, if it's blank, if you ever roll it and it's blank, you just roll it again. Okay, it's 2. So we choose 2 random untamed land tokens. So these are the ones we cleared. So I'm just gonna a number of random ones. So we only have to put 2 back on our board. They can be placed anywhere in the farmland, even adjacent to each other. If there is not enough space, the farmer must remove a crop, animal, or equipment tokens to create space. Tokens removed in this way do not generate coins. Ooh, that would suck so bad. If the farmer cannot place any untamed land tokens because they are in use or because there is not space because of other untamed land tokens, they do not place any. Okay, let me grab 2 randomly. I'm gonna like throw them over here and not look at them and then just like reach down and grab. Okay. Because otherwise I can feel them. Okay, so these are the 2 I got. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put them over there and here. So I still maintain some space to work with next time. All right. I think that's it. So that's the character upkeep. So now we're going to save our game. And these are the ones we didn't. These are still ones that were off the board. The untamed land tokens. I'm just going to set them to the side for now. Let's see what we do to save our game. So y'all can see how it works. Okay. Players can save their game at the end of each season. To save a game, take all worker dice from the tower on the town board and place them in the supply tray, preserving each die's value. Use the dice divider to indicate the unlocked die from the tower. Oh, I need to move these. I'm going to have to move these off. From all the other die. When storing the game, use the divider to separate the dice in the supply from the dice that are in play. Okay, so like this little thing right here. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. So this little thing like right here, it looks like this. So I think separate the dice in the supply from the dice that are in play. So I think what I'll do is I'll put, these are locked. I'll put it like that. So the red's over here. And then our die that are in play go over here. So they go back there. Then you place the town boards. I feel like I need to save this. Yeah, I'm going to put this right here. Wait, was it an event card? Yeah, because remember, this is that card where it's like, hang on to this card. It says, hang on to this card, and then you reshuffle an event 8. I'm going to put it right here. So we know to pull it out next time, because the rest of them that we have are going to go back in the game box. Okay. Take a picture for extra backup. No, this is how it works. There's actually a good way to pack the game up. So I'm going to show you. They have a very organized way for you to pack the game. We will place the town boards on top of the game tray and place the lid over it and stack into the box with the character trays on top. Follow the saving the game steps in the character journals to save each game. Okay, so how this works, I'm going to go ahead. Let me get the... Let me go ahead and do the farmers save the game. Okay, to save the farmer, perform the steps presented in this section. So we put return the farmer miniature and draw bag to the game box. Remove the farmer header from the tray. So he's going to go back in the game box. Place all the farmer's coins, unused crop tokens, equipment. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what they're saying. Okay, so let me... Okay, so this is the way this works. So watch this. This, I'm going to close this up first. This goes right here. Keep everything on there. And it goes like this. And then there's a top. There you go. That is that. That is now sealed and ready to go back in the box. This is your town board and your town components. That's how that works. Let me get the box really quickly so I can put some things. No, I'm good. I'm going to take these off. Now I've got some room. I'm going to take these off. So these now go back in the bag because we're going to just select new ones. Or no, they don't go back. They don't go back in the bag. You jump them out. The bag and this. I'm going to scoot this over so you guys can see what I'm about to do. Okay. Watch this. All right. Y'all can see the box now. I don't know what's easier for you guys to see, but we'll do it like that. So he goes back in the box. I'm going to put him this way. Okay. And then these envelopes go right here. The store, all the buildings go right here. The cards that I like are out of the game. I'm gonna put them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them on the rivals over here. Those are the cards that are out of the game. The event cards go right here. And right here. Yeah. These are the adventure cards. The adventure cards go right here. These cards. These are the goal cards. They go on top of this. Wait. I feel like they go. Oh, they go this way. Okay, and then these customer cards go here. And the extra season tile goes right here. Okay. So then this one goes right here. These go on top of it. And then we're about to do our farmer cleanup. So let me do that. So we're going to just push this up here for right now. So the farmer cleanup, we have to move this. Our crops and all of our stuff stays just like this. The farmer's coins go over here. So that's our 5 coins for next time. The crop and the livestock all goes up here. All of these go right here. So all of your crops from the bag. All of the equipment goes right here with the cows on this side. I honestly should take a video of saving this game for TikTok or something sometime. Okay. That all goes right here. So to make sure it's kind of flat. And then the header goes back over here. That's what the header looks like when it's not. I think I might move some of these over so it lays flat. There we go. Okay, goes like that. There's the farmer. This is where your untamed land goes that you took off. And then all of these skills, I'm going to put the 3s in first. They go right here. Then I'll put the 2s in. And the 1s. And then this goes back on here. And if you had workers, your workers would go right here. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything. That stays there. Nope. So then you take your lid. That goes there. He now goes here. And we're going to put our book right here. The books kind of stack like this. I'm going to put the farmer on the top. These little baggies can kind of go right here, wherever you want to put them. They could go on the bottom too, but that goes right there. And then boop, done. What do you think? We're done. We did it. That's how it all packs away. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's like, the organization for this is great. It's really good how you save your game and everything. Like, they really thought of everything with how to pack it. I mean, it's amazing because now all I have to do to play is just take out the farmer, take out my town thing, and I do have to take out like the event cards and set them to the side, you know, like the extra cards I put in the very bottom that I would use. to need to pull stuff from. Like, I just put those normally over here, so I'm not having to shift through this box. But yeah, you just take that out, and then you just take the lids off, and you set up the town board like you would. You draw your, you take out all the crops and put them back in the bag, and then draw, you know, put your stuff, get your components out to put in here, like I did, like my cows, my equipment, my coin would go back in here, and I would draw 4 new crops for the market. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, you put your little die back on the town thing. That is neat. Takes a bit of time, so better save a few minutes to the end. That's true. It does take a little bit to pack it away. I think if you, once you kind of know how to pack it, it would be quicker. I was also talking y'all through it and making sure I wasn't missing anything. So I think it would take a little less time, but it does take a little bit. But I think they really did think of everything for how to pack the game away, for sure. But that's Mythwind. So we played Spring. Honestly, I think y'all like this one. I really enjoy it. And I kind of want to keep playing it. I want to play, I think over the next couple weeks, I want to keep playing this. I want to play summer, fall, and winter. I want to see what that's like. Like, play a full year on stream, I think would be good. With the farmer, and see where that takes us, you know? I think that would be really fun. I played through summer, and it's dope. That event deck starts stacking up quick. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm glad that you're liking it too, Maurice. I really like this. Vault, if you can drop the board game, !, board game. The second printing of this is on Kickstarter. It's on Kickstarter for 12 more days. And to get the second printing without all the expansions, it's $85, which honestly, for everything that's included, I mean, you see what's included. It's, you know, it's a lot. So I think $85 is not bad, to be honest. I honestly even think the rewards, I mean, what's the one? The gameplay pledge? Yeah, that's the one that comes with the core box and all the expansions. That's $170. It's so much. You're getting so much for that price. I mean, this is a lot in a game. So I think that's worth the price. I really, really like this. I think it's cozy. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. It made for a very chill stream. And even though I was a little nervous at first, honestly, I was pretty nervous, like today, thinking about the stream. I think that this setup worked really well. Me having the close-up camera right here where y'all can see things worked really well. I'm excited to play more. So yeah. Let's switch back to just chatting. And we will go find somebody to raid. So, that was Mythwind. Spring as the farmer. We will play more next week. I don't know what day. I have to figure out what is happening as far as next week goes. But probably another weekend. It'll probably be another weekend night. And we'll dive into some more Mythwind. We'll also throw some Baldur's Gate 3 in there. So there might be 3 streams next week. But I definitely want to play more Nancy. So I think we're definitely going to do Danger on Deception Island next Wednesday. And then we will do... If anything happens, of course, if you're not in my Discord, please join the Discord. ! Discord. We'll get you the link in chat. Also, thank y'all for dropping the link twice. Please go support Open Owl. If anything, if you don't want to back it, I completely understand. Share it with somebody you think might like it, to spread the word out there. Because they're so kind and they're so sweet, and I really appreciate them giving me a preview copy so I can share with y'all. But yeah, join the Discord. That's where I keep my most up-to-date schedule, because obviously I'm a mom. I have got 3 kids. Like, life gets very unplanned sometimes. So if anything changes with my schedule, that's the first place I post it. So if you join the Discord, that's where you're gonna see it. But next week we'll do Danger on Deception Island on Senior Detective on Wednesday right now, tentatively. I'll post the official schedule on Monday. And then we will do another session of Mythwind, probably either next Friday or Saturday. Maybe Sunday. It'd be a good daytime stream too. And then we'll do some Baldur's Gate. I want to figure out what day we'll do some Baldur's Gate 3 as well, because I'm actually really having fun with that one too. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. Y'all made me not as nervous and made me feel more at ease, and I just love my community so much. Y'all are the best. Let me move my keyboard over so we can find someone to raid. Thanks for the stream. It was I'm glad y'all liked it. I'm really glad y'all liked it. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go, and I think it went so well, and it makes me so happy. Who do we want to go raid? Man, I don't even know. Oh, Dr. O's on. I haven't raided Dr. O in such a long time. We should raid Dr. O. Y'all copy those raid messages. Let's go raid Dr. O. Dr. O's fun retro streamer. Gosh, I rated Dr. O probably pretty on in my streaming days. But he plays a lot of retro games, and it's just like his voice is so soothing, and he's normally on late at night, and just a super kind individual. So let's go over and say hi to Dr. O and send him a nice little raid. I'm excited to come back to see how different your game turns out compared to mine. Oh yeah, I know. I'm glad you were here, Maurice. It's nice to have someone else here who's also playing it. Like, that was really cool to hear your feedback on it. I just beat Vault to it. Okay, let me get the raid started. Copy those raid messages. If you're a subscriber, you can copy the one with the mama emotes. Otherwise, copy the one with the beautiful hearts. And let's send this nice little raid over to Dr. O. I'm going to copy mine. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Get some good sleep. Have a good Sunday. And I will see y'all next time. I'll see y'all next week. And I will post the schedule on Monday. So thank you again for being amazing. Let's go say hi to Dr. O. All right. Bye, y'all.